one echo. Esika Sam so ye ayana ba na ye sese na ye de ye pa. Yes and esika spine me bon de ro kire wo. I fear ye diagnostic herbal industry for 11474. I friend T74. 1474 I fear ye diagnostic herbal industry for Hoba. I want to make conscious of what your blood related diseases. You bit is a high blood pressure, high blood sugar, high blood chronic wounds, hepatitis B and C. And I want what HIV and I feel so no what kidney infections. Over your ulcer, prostate enlargement, bad breath, and I feel so menstrual pain, chronic cough, asthma, and I feel so chest pains, arthritis, and I feel so 9 new feet in 9 hono. If I show up when you hono, diagnostic herbal industry, seven countries 1374, T74, a drostron cocra, a babwao, I don't know the toy or pharmacy, and I feel so herbal shops to be a one sabekedi, a drum media may say, Nedrono, a 323232. Oh, boss, so share tray. One cap now, a winner meeting. And the man saying soon for Kojo Preko Dankwah. I say, so do a video no ato a Kessben TV, and I face no a 92.9 FM. Kessben Accra and also the video no atone dia me watch mo akwaba and I social me live where your Facebook Kessben TV and I so Kessben 92.9 on DSTV channel 364 and then on Go TV channel 121 ho nyina won sa be come as usual o text messages na so WhatsApp message na patcho for na breme making kind nyina eso amount e wo fie ha no into comment bia e patcho for na bra na ye hwe de ko ene de ba ne empemfo so e betena se Awal Mohammed, the National Communication Team member of the MPP, and I feel so yes, Solomon Owusu, Director Communications United Party, and I say UP Plus, and also Betanase, and then Godwin Mahama Ayaba, who is External Affairs Officer Emma Tor, and then also the NDC, and also Betanase Nafe, your day discussions in Ashisha so Amau, and then issues no Edosu Yepa, we'll hit straight into a yes Sunyane, a horse share what happened yesterday, and what a yes Sunyane. Where the MPP demonstrated against especially the MPP party paying for Yachomumienu Sisiano Yedi Omasemabro and Omunia Balcon also ne ho akoka and ho enkomo yebedi e wo hono and the matters arising when it comes to the legal tussle between the Attorney General versus the OSP and also yebedi ho enkomo yepa and then we'll look at the state of our energy sector in our country and how president is talking about it and I know and I'm aware ASS Select Committee on Energy or so are doing too many rounds to check transformers na the first phase 2,500 transformers na on my penny bon who de say yes sunny na no ye bedi ni na ho enkomo. But I go straight into action and I may share we and Shasia this issue of South Africa and the issue of xenophobic attacks on citizens who are not from South Africa. Once upon a time, it was the Nigerians who were suffering from this thing, and then we have a viral video circulating of which the Minister of Foreign Affairs and now we're taking action. That action now we're taking, I'm so happy. And I'll read exactly what the Minister for Foreign Affairs Ora Okujetu Ablakwa Edihu Enkomo with the South African counterpart regarding that viral video now. Maybe here shows is announced with TB at 92.9 and so on, where you find South Africans beating, serious beating. As if say a boxing ring beating a Ghanaian simply because Juma South Africa with the notion that Mabaha Yanase Ghana for Abba South Africa Eba Beji Omejuma Aye. Let's watch on Kessben TV and our face on Yentie 92.9 Hawa Sansemnina ACC. And then when I come back, I will deal with exactly what the Minister for Foreign Affairs Ghana Edihu Enkomo and then what he is also looking at obetumi aboa amabibi etumi akoye yenhwe na fesu yentisi a
Oh, Natula wa Pemu Shawaye.
This is serious. Very barbaric.
We are fixing this continent. This thing of you guys moving from one country to the other, I it's no longer working. We don't want this as African people anymore. We are tired of seeing African migrants moving all over the world, refusing to fix your own countries. Now we're making it very clear to you guys, Utitina, we don't want you here. We want you to fix your countries. Now you came here with a traveling document. You came with a passport. You know that you are a visitor, but now you decided to come and integrate in our communities. You know very well that what you have done is wrong.
How many children do you have here?
We can come to Ghana and do what you're doing.
PP passport.
Eh? Now you are carrying a bucket. It's 11 a.m. You were supposed to be fighting the government of Ghana there to ensure that they are getting things right.
No, there's no fight in Ghana. You must fight what they did.
Where's your papers?
Passport.
Passport.
What's the passport?
Take it out.
Let me see your passport. Let me see. Luna. Okay, tell me. Who's the police officer that you are bribing to certify these things for you?
I'm blind.
Baba, let me tell you. I'm not foolish. These things, let me tell you, ne? You know by law you're not supposed to certify as an immigrant. You're not allowed to certify your passport.
No.
Okay, why do you certify your passport in a foreign land?
Okay, so 53 minutes into 7 a.m. So indeed, this is what is happening in South Africa, and it is exciting. Remember 2-3 minutes when I'm in check at the ACCR with the Kojo Preko having a discussion, the telephone interview with the Ronald Lamula. I know the counterpart, and I say opinion on also a war South Africa. It didn't come regarding that trending videos about Ghanaians coming under extremely attacker. And no enkomo so he took onto his Facebook page Kojo Preko and saying that I have this morning held a telephone conversation with my South African counterpart, His Excellency Ronald Lamula, Minister of International Relations and Cooperation. I called on him on the trending videos about Ghanaians coming under extremely disturbing xenophobic attacks in South Africa. The South African Foreign Minister has expressed his empathy with the victims and promised full-scale investigations into the depressing incident. The government of South Africa is set to hold a briefing with African ambassador later today. I'm also able to confirm that since yesterday I have been in constant contact with the Ghanaian High Commissioner in South Africa, His Excellency Benjamin Kwashi, coordinating our response. I am gladdened that so far colleagues in our diplomatic mission have located the main victim in the viral video and are offering consular assistance. He's doing very well. No Ghanaian life has been lost. We urge calm and confidence in our collective capacity to protect Ghanaians. Let me assure compatriots that the Mahama administration remains uncompromising about welfare and safety of Ghanaians both home and abroad. We are determined to guarantee the protection of all citizens. May this regrettable incident never quench our Pan-African love and solidarity for each other. The overwhelming majority of Africans are united and share the unbreakable bond. We shall not be divided by the hatred of a few fringe elements. So this is what Kojo Preko took on his Facebook page yesterday, connecting the issues that are on. So kudos to you, Honorable Samuel Kojo Preko, for a quick intervention into these things. But let me tell the African countries, Africa, we have a long way to go. I mean, seriously speaking, we have a long way to go. Maybe it look as if, say, 2026, we are still living in that. I mean, I don't know whether which age I need to give us. But it look as if, say, you're careful. Nothing can change for us. Nothing can change for us. I've also heard a Pope say African countries and I say Africans na ye two kwan eba manone say ye Italy, say ye Europe, say ye Hifon. We should be coming back to our country and also say ye shena ye krono ye nsiesie ye. But you see, mo kan sa same way in area. Then we ask ourselves, what is happening in our countries or the African continent? Our leaders. These leaders are the same people, you the whites, are influencing and dealing with them from the backyard. Then they do things to us, and then you turn around to tell us that we shouldn't come there for greener pastures. Now, we should do what? See our country, move on, and then come and work in our country. Now, the leaders of our countries. This is a lesson to all the African presidents that we have. Now one customer sound found mo family and friends. Now we judge the ordinary Ghanaian who voted for you. Say opese ojina ne nanso no osu tuminya bibi kakra edema na busuafo ene ne mano. Now you are depriving that particular person, the ordinary Ghanaian, the ordinary African who want to stand in the sun. Obejina ho call rally, bejina ho ye campaign. Ema wono obewia na refino na ujina eye the weakness, the opportunity he has given you. Ono na wa employ wo se be ye adwuma mano no na wo disika hye no. Na wo ne obusuafo mo pakisika, corruption upon corruption. Na wo disika no. Then in the name of corruption, you fake things, you propound things and come and tell us that more corruption, yet disikano. And then your own people will move out of here. Mekai, last 8 years, when people were rushing to Canadian embassy, it took executive secretary of then former minister, former president, or they saying, coming in to tell us that Canadians for no air halting because too many people are leaving the country. But what do you think they were leaving? They were leaving because they were excited that they were going to Canada? No. They were leaving because almost bread. They were selling their lands. They were selling their cars. They were borrowing money to move from your own country that you wanted to rule them. And today, we are back to the same African continent and we are killing ourselves. And Kwabrani Ejinkrate Efi na yase happiness. Killing his own African. His own African we just enkrate or you happy boxing a own black man. Because Fimikrum. Then I ask myself, who's South African in our Kronos? You've forgotten the fact that you have your friends or your relations in another country who might also be illegal. You've forgotten that you have businesses who have extended from South Africa down to the same country called Ghana and working very well and paying taxes. So tomorrow, if you find other youth in Ghana also heading towards South African companies, burning them, would you be happy? You will not be happy. Again, a Jumana Ghana in cry and a crown, who's South African in crown? You are lazy, you don't want to do that same job. So that black man who is from your own African continent comes to do that job and take something small to take care of their own family. You are beating him, using cutlass on him, and you are happy. So you are happy, yet you didn't do that job. Yet you didn't go for that employment. That's a shame. But this small time, this is not a threat. But small time, the African continent, presidents upon president who are 80 years and above, 90 years and above, getting to 100 because of your own selfishness. You still want to be in power, bringing your sons and wives and daughters to become deputy vice presidents and all that. Small time, the youth of the African continent will rise. And when they rise on you and your family, you will see what will happen? Now, mo metna na mo toto mo V8 no na mo sresre na mo keka brofo nkyere yen no makeka brofo semhu nko ansabi right a minute into 8 am nko me kasa say wie sa na say me kona me koja yaresa ko de aye de heat ne basa na say me kona me ko hu doctors na general medical services no me kona me koje emu nhwehwe mu nyina ebia na me BP cost yeah Brian bro morning you be aboko there
morning boss
guess na nurse for be aboko there
you are do
you be fine oh you film check yeah let ubufu there
Debbie
ubufu oh
David
send ubufu also sure
the boy near you got
I know Kingdom Great Kingdom Medical Center for any hospital we be aboko there
boss
and what did you want show quote okay
boss me anga masako family foundation be abentino
I just already
me ruru no say actually no so abohun the room
yanko then eko
boss unim say nano Monday
yes
na 20th April
yes
ya bogana for amane say wo Great Kingdom Medical Hospital
Mekai yes
yeah na it was massive
wow
in fact yeah the can no pekra de asedan kwan ye de ba yo
wow
say da Ghana for say da ne da no ye kasa ya won mutie na wo mo banso no mo di akire to na mo hunu say enkomo na na ye no bedi no nyeze bia ebosirimu ka platform no so show no so host no so edie to be ma metena ha no mo na ye mo ye siremu nka bibia ye nye da bi yen kingdom for no ye se a ye yo enti na no Monday wo mo e ba Great Kingdom Medical Hospital kwa mekropon hunu say ya ho boaso ya kwankro alumanfo ne mrewafo na ba afa chese wo kwa sedan ko na da wano asedan ko ene da wano a wo da ya sese enei no ya fifi wo mo na me de videos ni bia ma MC afo ombe show dia ma ye na ya hunu emfide on waso a yesi ye free health screening no emfide on waso a na ye de hwe nipa empo wo mo a edru ba bi ye hunu se how chimato kakra wo mo hono yesa pa no pomasibre na oba na hwe wo ye ne etanom ne anesifo kuku urologist dentist eni ade a wo mu nya adaje ehwe amanfo a na se wo hospital bi na boss hu se hospital na dwuma ye fo ye papa aya wo mu ye free health screening a ya hwe wo mu suban because se sika nimu a esono enipa suban ena sika wo mu esono nipa suban but obehwe Great Kingdom nano dwada bre eni adaje a yenyama ye patient eni wo mo e ba ye no eni ahokeka na wo mu di screening na hu se there be adwuma no mu ahoro ye wo mo anyankopon ade adwuma na so nsa so mo mra me ye me say for God and country we are giving back to society it will be Great Kingdom Medical Hospital ye free mu ade nyina na nimde anyankopon de adom ye ne de asua no ye de atu ya de ahodo ase enti wo twen de after screening amanfo bebre na ba o ya de ye de he bobodin so betuturu mika we enye echichi bia ofosoro wodo mo akwa mekropon epromantam ya de no oba environment near serene a doctor for near nurse for nim de obenya botwanya daje no wahwe na wo wie ni nyina no a wo wie ya no akase ene o hwese the environment tie se de afa nurse for kukudam ne ade de ne bo mi ntumi da bi ya ba de amaw nti na no se wo be free health screening no se de ne ma akwa hu se efe keka ena etwa go me the video na mo wo mu screening ne de no na manfo hwese de ne ma esifate ba bo sansan ne be hospital wona no pay minim se o jensen power na san
some catch us say na no na aka 2
oh okay
enti ma wie 2 no
okay enti ene no mema we no aka ho no
okay
na mamu abobo na bibia e kama memu abobo
me shasa no pay ya
o shasa no pay
na den
be shasa no
pay ya
that's right
me I mean too
that's right
me nche
was a comfort
na den Allah
enti be me bia conformation shop near bar shop okwa also open Kingdom jensen power capsule
okay
wonu bi mame na emu no
me dem ya meka ye pa ben kasa bebe mi am say
wa
na dem manunom ti me ti ase
na so manum bi me so for bebu am no won ade one ba manum bi
agency
se agency e na ade ne se enye se bi a wo kɔbɔ adwuma nko esi se postulate ne
kan antira me se me nom ye no
obo so den de se ja adwuma no suntia
so the next is where we no na hey did you say there
aso mo de ma mo mema no mu
oh okay
opa no ye nom ne ye form agency no medical hospital where nya sengeto anase for na se duro no eti kingdom ankasa de ya ho bo aso akwankoro ma no so je tremendous capsules no na no ye tremendous na ye say nurse for na o mfa mama no we ya no yi ba kwahye no bag no de ko we ya no yi ba kwahye no bag na mo adwuma mu ye mo na mu nu munro anase for nos na e papa na tremendous ne be mo baby ahimfi ache
wonderful
enti anope wo baby a wo tie mi na ahimfi nye o baby o tie mi a be ma ba ho a na ase aye nena your sound be boss anope tututu yo chuku chaka sound be nye enya de papa mo ba enti won ye tremendous capsules no afu wie ni nyina yi a kingdom garlic capsules in the bitters and no esiesie immune system no eyo widie mu yie still cholesterol so e ma moje de fusani woni peduanim yen ye de garlic ye duro kan de bia meka na maka ne bi yen first herbal medical center ya ye de garlic e ye duro kan ne aka ne de echi futuro no wo hu teropo bia ko pharmacy shop na e ba shop a wo so pe kingdom no say ye ginseng power say ye cold capsules say ye tremendous say ye garlic capsules say garlic bitters no one bi na entumi mu ama bibia enye kama
nice one ya da se enye amusumu hey dia se de atomusu yi anese for atomusu on entomusu ye okay na bia boko de great medical center hospital bia boko bibia fine amode mo ho e de radiance pa boy nkomoy sisi obi etiosisi a ne ya ono kase ya fe na watuni hin ana what is a great kingdom medical center na hospital for aba edin pa na beka che no
Jamaica ashe oni a otie me ni say
your mic ni na needing komo ha
dia edikan ye de asada kese erema obi biara say ye betina afidie kese so ekasaye about your screening no omo anja oyemu na omo so yemu ebaaye ema ne ye efe enipa baaye ye nka se omo amma omo baaye ye nya time so hwe obia se de ese nti ena no pay utie mi ebia won se ye nka da na enda ne de edikan a utie mi Great Kingdom Medical Hospital ye chi akwan wo Ekropon Ekiapem right opposite Kingdom Real Estate and I say the new court na ye bue wo Ekropon Ekiapem no obese se na den na mo ye wo Great Kingdom Medical Hospital oba Great Kingdom Medical Hospital a ye run 24-hour OPD service and no oba time bia doctor ni wo ho nurse ni wo ho a obehwe wo ma ema ye kan hwe si nurse ni ho ana say doctor ni wo nti kona bra adechi time bi a bebebia obi wo ha adwuma semunti anopa ontumi mba adwuma semunti ewia ontumi mba na emmom anwumre obetuma ba eno nti yaba ma obi biara ye run 24-hour OPD service eno nso koda no ye sanso erane working services for your labs your pharmacy your x-ray department and your scan department nyina enso mo ya ankra mo ye adwuma ye fu eku bi ebia school bi asori bi mo tie ye na wo pese mo pe health workers be ye screening e de amamo ye de nhehye egu akwan mu de ama obi bia because ye movable machines a ye tumi de ba ebebe ye x-ray ema eku ye de nhehye egu akwan so de me bra kan ye no we are giving back to the society said yeah, the kingdom undrone by na moji yen hospital no by say he's giving back to the society and no what ye na edbia opese yembra embe scans embe screening emma wa ye boy yen dan mu ede amo bibiara.
Nice one. Taking in here. Why come on? Also then I'd become how
okay, answer na me de bibi beka ho no. Me de ye numbers no ebetuja.
Okay, very important.
Yes, ebia na obc ananipa ne refifie. Aha, nti ye numbers no 053.
Okay.
084 8502 053 084 8502 anas 054 264 9696 054 264 9696 near chat 059 372 2619 059 372 2619 19 na sanso kan hu se wo awomu how bia unimo bi wo awomu how bia men kire no kwan enko akirichiri kura kire no number ekropon ekwapem Great Kingdom Medical Center esane se oba ye beyi oha no afi wo amane te se oba nso na ye ebibidru e na opa mema ne nha ne ho ehwo sa baby a obekire na ba ho no ehwo na no benya bibidru ni nyina bi nso pepepe na ode akofie na ye nka se ye resource ene na eye hospital fufuru ntino wonji obi biara ento uba na we se ye admit on kwan dia ye beje wat wo benya empa unu abusiafo kra ba obi abenya baby edinity ato na sai kai hunu se wuni obi a owo animu how owo asumu how a minimum truth any special clinic yari biara no what in the Great Kingdom Medical Center obenya ho ayaresa pepepe ede akofie. Nice
one. Yeah, that's it. But I'm listening to my.
Okay, 059 372 2619 059 372 2619 and that's 054 264 9696 054 264 9696 and that's 053 084 8502.
Okay. All right. But as the chief, you continue.
Yes,
that's a pie. A Great Kingdom Medical Hospital and Center. And you know, AD and common numbers in the 059 372 2619 and our face is 0530 84 8502. Now on your painful ND and come 12 minutes into a 8 a.m. But in country say a pensioner certificate renewal. Senate as a main country a pensioners in United say mo annual pensioner certification no omugusua a yehu ejuma and into the yenkai a yemunina especially mo bosome mo birthday bosome no a January, February and after March no munina effective April 2026 samanya nentem na manko renew mo pension certificate no a ebe ha dwen ye pa ensa se pensioner payroll no take offer mo ho ebe kire mo e wo sa nema we ho erenti no mo birth month no eye January, February and after March nyina no am renew mo annual pensioner certification nyina no mo nya nentem na monko renew e wo offices bia Senate offices bia ben wo bia no ko hono ma obetumi akwa yesa adwuma we se ne be ya obetuma renew o pensioner certificate no na mom no se wo ye wi a na mfe wo monthly pension nyina no se be e ba no hu se e ba no jojo pa adenti no obetuma use facial verification wo Senate mobile app no so announce se opesa wo branch bia dia na wakwa ye biometric verification no so e wo ho announce obetumi use the Senate co-location bank no and also obetuma use announce se opesa wo friend na wo jinchemu ye pa efi Senate for ho dia friend numbers with 0302 611 622 0302 611 622 na woni mpemfo ND and komo e wo Senate se na be ya wo so no betumi akwako renew wo certificate no na wanya ebe ha ye pa ma member subio from January, February and March effective April 2026 so one year in term no one could renew wo annual pensioner certification na ebe ha dwen ye pa we if senator and aye de brew 40 minutes into 8 am in corner face so many assassin pa aye to asase a edimu asase a woto a woda asase a ho nkrata de chese woto adan wada menwene kra esane se woni company papa and na AD san komono a mascon omatena say yemfa omo eso nkrato no emre na afeso nyina yentibi me sisi skabi asisi omo so matete so ana 10,000 me da ho me de ba menya asase
a obenya bi pa
10k
obenya bi obenya half plot
okay
yes
okay
one plot no 20,000
okay
once first promotion bi no ye no na ebi kura 32,000 so be kaya
me kai pa
ba kon so ye ba 30
yes
ana nansen ya de bonanza bi atwam ko ye ewo Valentine's month no no eno ye te so ba 28,000
yes
we die Easter month nti eja Yesu abewu ama ye nyina waje ye nkwa enti ye nya ahoto wode bonu fefra che ye enti owura hope ka se ye nso ya nwunu bibi ho no mfa ema customers in center de opese obi anya mfa so Easter no so enti we nso wote so every 28,000 e de about 20,000
wow
yes eti wa ope half plot no eye 10,000 ti usika no wo be half plot
maybe be half plot
papa panso onya asase a ededa babi basa asase a ye papa
ene chechiremu ye maye
medase ebusianfo mayemfa enchia sonko emfree Imascon Estate Ghana Limited asye na ena no pay baby bia wo hwa yen e Kessben TV ene Kessben FM fidikase so no yemfa nchia yi emaw na ye de ye bompa ye ma so twedi ampon kwame won to nkwane mo nhiraw na afo meska emra wo botom ene wonsam de enti abosampa ye we edima no ebuta ba akopɛ efisa won sankramantam no si ye kansa asesam a eya ne nsem bebre eda wodo aye han a ye ne yema ne abusua kɔtena mu no emu nsam so eye bebre enti sa wo house nko a wona mu no eno ane ye bompa ses camera wonsam sade be ya obeba Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ya so ye na ye nsase papa ye bɔ ho dawuro no onso waba beje wo de onso waba beto bi na atumi aboa wo ama watumi esi wo dan na efie matena tuo wo hawa meka ho asɛm no monso matumi yimuti afrim na afei unya nsase pa no nso a ye wode deda kwan ho enuntu unya bia company na ɛyɛ obota so pese wo bie ana wosie no nyame adom watumi abie saa company no ana watumi sisa company no ama wo no obusua nso monya bibi adi ama monsa akoma no wo bo nso mpo no a wasem de me pasase ne bi na mato aye ho nkrata asam de ato wo de agya enchirima sa agapade ni nyina no wonsa beka bi awo yasoye enu nti ana Imascon fo ye transise no a ye tiam wi a ne ya bompa ye edi amamo de ye tie ne sa nyame adom ye bonanza sonko we eye Easter bonanza ewom se edapote no a Easter ne siye no ye de awie na enso so bosomi we nyina no eye Easter month eno ana owura hope gati wapani contract for wada yeduma yi ano wo friend mpanimfo ne yetena ase no ana wo se wo hunse edapoti ya yade nkwa Yesu ebewu digi ye nkwan no we chese yenya emfasode we chese yenya adepa bi wo so we eye ade a nyankopon doba Yesu wode akyeme no mienu enu nti sa na tedia na wo se wono nso no wotumi ye bibi edima obi biada ya wo pass as pato ya nani abiri so peso sidan ana wo bio company sadie medi kan editu dwa no enu nti an wo sesa na tedi asase a enkane ne ebon dawuro na ebi ye 32,000 na ebi eye 30,000 na nanu de ya na ye 28,000 no wo se we die wa gumu edi abafom edi amaw wo pese wonya hoto na ntempa no timbeto bi enti we de wo se one plot no bra ne be fa no 20,000 Ghana cedis 20,000 Ghana cedis minia wan sha be kasa agro bi na yedie ana wan sha be bu sense nenti Imascon for entimu peska yenti nsase a enkramantem obianim sane bo den ya ebinum brepa nsano mun sa tumi aka sansase ne mpone bi mpo no modie no enhyeda mpo eni daye baabi kura deda be ne nsuo ne nioma ewo ho ne aka to safele na enso modie die baabi a mun sase di dai eye papa na won kata asam so eye genuine ne mo sante so aba fam saa amanfo bisa question bebre wo ho na anu Yesu nko di asempa kwame aponsumensa aspiaro medimo mo ene se wo panin kansa na we sa hyema no sami mfameto anim se wo dwene ho nti an wo ye saa de wo pese wo nso bra wo bra no saa ebra ni timi firi wo so enu nti an wo ye saa de ediama wo enti Imascon ye ba ya ba ediama wo se Easter bonanza tutu anamon na fa ho behyem na enya mfa so panya saase papa ebusam se one plot no ya to so hwim edi about 20,000 Ghana cedis so wo per half plot nso a enu so akonya da fom eye 10,000 Ghana cedis 10,000 Ghana cedis minia wo de wo ankasa tenase na ye ohwehwemu na bisa obi biada wo ton saso wo eye Greater Accra region kamantamu ya ne nsase wo bete so edi aba fom ebu a efu sei ne nsase no esenso eye papa minia dikaji no si na fra yentam efise enche biada sa Easter month April we no ebekọ na wieye bia ekọ na wieye a na ya ntoa so bio efise we die ya gum ye sase 31st March no an ya tuoma ya bepem ene enti mo amutie Kessben no mo sha Kessben afidikasie edrum so sam nso mutumi nya sa akwanyan na moton sase ne biye mo japade me pa atwe number ni enie eye 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437. Your numbers me and Sawi and a mascon. Yadidi Juma, our Yansasi, a year tono. Share and Sasa make a once me and no. And your good Kessben TV sono. Messi Bomadia for ni ebeshe. No said the Ansasne city. Erusayani and Sassano. And it ensum. And it atechum. And good be payase. Chese. And Sassne any bipo. Nasia ho. Nwaka sebi ensuo to a ebeyira fawo anabi ensuo ni totia e de atetebe ba fie da bi yensas no enye sanete yensas ne eye fita se de ho no e wo Kessben TV so no asechense e honum eye flat land honum te se park so na fita na wo no eye anuapuduo ene wo so ade ba ko e de ne se wo to asase wi a anwa na wo so no yesi tu nefa eye adwuma bra bia nkobekọ kopia anwa na gunchen no asa da no beto anwa pese ne dia ma we wi anu ato anwa ne dia ma ye ne ne sa yesi anwa ne tu nefa etinki empa ebo ne se wo beto nsase ne dodo se de bia nka anwa no wo benya dodo na ye bi mpa wansan anto anwa bio erusia ye nsase no ensan mu bepo etifi na ebia mfama jampantu de bi fa ebia emunu dana to bia na sa apaso da bi me se hono te se desert so eda so flat ensu ntata ho ana hon so ade ba ko den se langard sam anyhow langard sam anyhow yani nananum himfom din sasne ma ye no edi kan transi edi aye ho hihye etwa de osi etua nyina ahwie etinu ane so behu yen na beto ya sase no a wo koye so adwuma ye ma wo kratan se nie fa kwa enu anu no eye wo dia eye bona fide property entimi so wutie me no ema wo bi na dawo emu obi entum foto mu ani se enkran mu sase de sa na nyom tie enye sa na obi atie Imascon Estate Ghana Limited yene ya ton sase 33 years enie wa bia yenya wo how biada ewo yensase no ho yensase ya register nyinata ewo Lands Commission di mu ya sanya je title e de atoso eti yensase no eye registered lands esanso eye title lands ebusia tiemie ma me mfa ade bi nkyerɛw wonum ya sase no ansana ye bedu sikampo ato ho se ye kwa akote e de ama no ne ye di kama wo di wani krotwa wisie akwa asase no ehun se de esitia no wadi ho adanse na wache baabi a wope ansana ye de wakọ na wo betua osika na ye de wakọ akote asase no e de ama wo enu ntemi srew bomodi abra kwanya da ho de ma wo na ebra wato asase no awie no hwe mikuta card we ya meme de card ya mikuta ya fra no Imascon loyalty card Imascon loyalty card sa card we asekyere ne se ye wo building material bi de si dan de hyase de kowie no sa materials ye woni nyina bi edi sa wo to di free yaso ye ho no ma ebi abeto biada no ye resa tebo no so 10% e de account ho minia me se hwan ane ton sa so Ghana ha sa de fefe we no wodo we wo be de ma no sa kire sa wodo e de a kire edi sa ye ne me se Imascon nyame na de ya ba se ye na me so wo sompamu e wo ensase sem tigie no me sene bio na efre ebusia number di kan no eye 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437 enu ntifre na de mi kan bisa wansen fisa me say Easterman ti aka kan na busu na ekọ na wiye yo e bia ne antoa so bio we ya akonya so nkwa de to de ma say wobetima to asase paibie nanso waye so agapade mesi ye wonsase ne bi gu kwan commercial plus ya ye tonti do pese de bia company bia da no brane ne entrance neto na fa bia company ne entimu abaso da achen mini ya yensas no eye service plot ye yi akwanyina de ato ntamu wo no yesi police station yesi hospital yesi market ade bia de bema asitama ye merede amaw ni nyina yesi bi ho eye estate ana community ani ye chichiti fa ontoma ebebo ye de anu beka ye ho ni nyina ye nkotena ho no mu minia we die emu ode papa enti emane mpamfa ho enko efise bonanza na ye no ye wie na manfa sha ase frem afani yesi kai ready abrotefo afani yatena fa nkosi hinimsraw ebre no anie frewunia na ka chense must conform wo ma baby o na we de 1 plot 20,000 and a half plot so 20,000 minia ya guma bafom e de man so betuma to bi na we de hye so eye cash down yensas no e wotopoli na topoli american no e wo greater Accra region ya mu e wotama eni dowenya kwan so se uksimu a utatama kakra bi a dowenya na wo wanimu no na odu dowenya Central University enie wo kwani kakra bi nso a Sagrema Affordable House ataka wansem no eno nso so na eguhoi wuje ya sas nso otopoli wo na wo da wani a Sagrema ena e wo hoi fi so odi 4.5 minutes pe na waduru ho minia amanfo 41 mu dada ebi se 33 years na ton sas no amanfo to bi o mo esi o mada o mo te wono mu ensuo ne nkane nyina ya available bibia ye kama e wo hono mu de adane se midika katos ye beche wanua ne ye sas ne so no anua pudi osuntia ne watu afa afei ensuo wo de besi udan no so de odi sase e de akopim nyame ani ne nyina ensuo no se de beche free untu akapre ana dama e wo ho mini ame nka de abio ana abedi yadi emu obi e na daw bomodi ansori bra entwentwe wonase na wedi yagum e de amaw your office ne was Sprinters Road Community 18 Junction yani Allied Filling Station okwan so ene di hwade mum yesa ben KFC baby a wo moton aduane no Community 18 Junction Sprinters ho ane wo ntimi srewada saba meka sei wo nyina de mefo nya wo office wo mo twen wo number me di tudwa bio bomodi afre na de opeso bi se bia da no bisa ye de beka ho Imascon Estate Ghana Limited yaba edi amam se ye besomsompa e won sase semu enu ntono je number ni bio na ye nkwae numbers no eye 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437 Imascon Estate Ghana Limited Easter Bonanza found shame to asase pa netimi si dan e was nyankopon won hira mu nyina
on hira was so any Imascon phone nyina 29 minutes into 8 a.m. Kessben Maakye and I was so on 92.9 FM Kessben Accra and I'm facing no share away Kessben TV. And then on DSTV channel 364 and then on Go TV channel 121. We'll try and connect to South Africa and then to see whether we can get some of the Ghanaians to speak with the when we get them, we'll come back with that. But I mean, Zoom if lines are you okay? But Meko Zoom because I want to touch on the issue of the MPP demonstration. Of course, it was Sunyane where they were describing the intimidation of or how almost said the NDC government is giving them freedom of speech is now missing in action. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia has also spoken against it, saying, "Sir, is that what the NDC is telling Ghanaians now? FIA and Yema, but I mean, Zoom now, many member of the MPP, Sunyane ND and Komo Maxwell Mahama, and no ND in Common and Fia course and Rana Maxwell Temenka on Zoom. Let me come back to you again on this one. So, and now, more core street. I mean, taking initiative to show Ghanaians and especially for that matter, a buying say and maybe a cosono and said that enkoye mama. Are they porting tia mamu ko a bontino koye demonstration no and then there wadama.
Medase. Ema wa hefo nyina achi.
Obi so.
mada wankasa wase ene wa producer mede bi ase menua asɛm etiawa
okay
etiawa ene se yenya yenim se Ghana kabima minkabi amamu ena yeye
okay
ene ana ye decide se be kabima minkabi amamu na Ghana kabima minkabi amamu no roni be ka se yenya ni in the vacuum yedi emra yedi mamra ene chichiri kuru no the senti yewo at the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana the 1992 Constitution. Apart from the 1992 Constitution of Ghana, yes, I was an act of parliament. An act of parliament a conduct to criminal proceedings in Ghana. In Act 30, the Criminal and Other Offences Procedure Act 1960, Act 30. The scientist said, if you want to arrest somebody, there was a offer and Mranaso. Yamra Koteneno the 1992 Constitution, specifically Article 14.2 of the 1992 Constitution. Means our Constitution if you are Nanka ya pesi more idea.
No,
Constitution actually say ya kasa ya chewa amunamuwa ebra ye beka say ya chire wo no you are under arrest no. They didn't kind pa and say I was say can't war. That is the fundamental law of the country, specifically as enshrined in chapter 5 of the 1992 Constitution, Article 14. Now they see any Mimi Yakuma Baba Mandu, your friend Yakubu Abubakar, or no Sunyani East Constituency Communication Officer. And I know and Onya call say on report to Ewo Police Regional Headquarters, Ewo Sunyani. Or they will see your Ebo party for Amanie because the officer of the party, Emma party, Emma lawyer, the good lawyer, the former Deputy Attorney General, lawyer Afetwe Yabwa. Nti eda Jordan, and I want to call police station. Maybe I'm telling you with emphasis and emphasis mind, very emphatic. The police command our Bono region. Ekachre lawyer no any Baba Mandu said they are unaware, they are not aware of any sort of invitation by them or say after say they should investigate a matter on behalf of them. The police, openly tell them or told them, say, baby sa NC. That's say I was so mukofi. On their way home, Ebra omunam kwan so wonom ekofi no. And a press for sign etu nkra efre wo mu. Ta omo ensign emra. Many omba ya. Say Baba Amandu, you are under arrest. You are under arrest. Let me tell you, Frank, I want to be very frank with you. To arrest me or to arrest somebody, it is constitutional to say you are a suspect and therefore you are under arrest. But the arrest will be completed. Arrest no even wiemudie. Ebra wakati nipa say my choose because of A, B, C, and D. That is the law. Lawyer Alfred Train Abo Ebisa police for said D na machire no. Police for say you cry nim. Na sisia na nkraba say yenche na emfa enkonkran. From Sunyani up to Greater Accra region. Baba Mando SIBisa police for say Mr. Mother. For my right and for the sake of a due process, a DNT ena mose machimie. Police for SI answer in affirmative. Say, omunim DNT ya say ya nchencho emfa umra. Masa at around 11 o'clock. Omudi Baba Mando Fria. I didn't go do crime. Abra na Baba Mando still no one nim. Mrana can't say ye chi wi a ansa na yenka de waye wo na say yenkire de ntia ye chiri wo o say ye chi wo na there and there you should be told the reason for your arrest, detention or restraint. Ofa don't shade ye di baba man do free about 11 o'clock okoduru nkran be 8 p.m. I need 30 minutes and a man bail. I need 30 minutes and a man bail. So ask yourself and look at the chronology. Just ask yourself. So what was the basis of the arrest? What nipa edna fi sunyania? One can the entire war children war. Who did I go do? I need 30 minutes and now your man bail. So what was the basis if not intimidation?
And your man bail on what? On what charges?
Yes, nobody knows. No, even at that point in time, and I don't know why your man bail. No, he was not told the reason for his arrest. Just a very, very, very bizarre, ununderstandable, highly condemnable, and unjustified. We need to rise up as members of this country and begin to speak truth to power. Say no. We are normal human beings and we are in normal times because we are not in the dark days and those revolutionary days. We are in a democratic dispensation and therefore things must be done right. Things must be done right. Offer, okay, mama the bail. Let's just say our police inquiry bill. Adia Chinya, most on report to 10 o'clock. Abanteni could do about 8 o'clock. About 9:30 to 10, you say, you process you to court. He was rearrested. First arrested on bail, and then the second day rearrested and arraigned before the circuit court. Now look at it. I commend the police highly very well. Because police for them who say, honestly, this kind of caricature arrest, in my opinion, is not the best. It's not the best. The police prosecutor court, But that was on the following day. Lawyer Afenyo Markins, our minority leader, together with lawyer Bafo, and now representing Baba Mandu. They made an application to court. Say, my lord, with the greater respect, the accused has gone through stress, and therefore we ask for bail. Normally in court practice and court proceedings, say accused ni lawyer no mere application for bail now. There was a state, hearing called the prosecution. There was a prosecution now on also or opposite to the bail, and I say opposite to the bail. Fantastically, the police prosecutor rose on his feet and told the court, said he was not opposed to the bail application by Honorable Afenyo Markins, and therefore, whenever they needed Baba Amandono, he will appear before them, and therefore they were not opposed. However, the court sumoto, the court in its own volution, I said that, Oma Banteni bail. Now, ordinary could see kakra. With the greatest of respect in law, your family be the Nemo Judas in Costa Swa. You cannot be a judge in your own cause. And therefore, you cannot decide to do the prosecution's case for him. To say, me the new court see kakra, prejudicial. It is prejudicial. With the greatest of respect. With the greatest of, I'm one of persons who doesn't criticize the court, abysmally. But I can constructively criticize the court. Say, what the judge did on that day, with the greatest of respect, was so highly prejudicial. Now, what did they go to? What remanded 10 days? The following 2 days, we repeated the application at the High Court. The High Court granted him bail. So what was the essence and the basis for the arrest?
Are you telling Ghanaians say till date as we speak, Ora Maxwell Mahama and MPP for Munim dia deporting tia Yeche Amando and Afe so Union Bema Abronyana?
Well, strictly speaking, Baba Amandu, it was there in the courtroom, and who said, now he has been charged for say or they obi picture akwakoto bedam ntino false publication of obi picture na pictures ni contain one Felix Ofosu-Kwakye, one Sam George, and with the greatest of respect, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana.
Is that what it is?
Oh yes, and that is now the charge. That is now the charge. With the greatest of respect, brother. you see. Let us be very fair with the matters and the issues, and stop this, unwarranted and unlawful arrest.
Yes, I'm asking Maxwell. Say, those names we're able to mention are those three names we're able to mention now. Are they the same pictures you saw?
No. The issue is that yes, I saw. In fact, as to whether or not Baba Mando did I cannot tell. But those some of the pictures I saw contain these, good personalities.
Okay.
And what is it? It is only that me some kind of caricature. And now, a matter there, computer can do whatever you want it to do. And now, or the wig be also. My friend, my brother, this is the law. Say me the obata there asho. And I made the wig as you saw. Now, if it's a picture, a picture, please, this is a civil action. This is a common law civil action known as defamation. In this case, picture ni be a circulating no. Fellows of Ofosu-Kwakye, Nyamin Chadum Onwi, or that's all, or say a member of parliament. Minia Sam George, Onwi, or that's what or a member of parliament. Hey, look, let me tell you something. I know President Mahama, the president of the Republic of Ghana. I know him because I have ever had a contact with him where he attended the funeral at Sunyani. Now, through good means, or the Nisa to me come, Ama, yet didn't come up for bare 10 minutes. Look, the president that I know, when he sees even that picture, he will laugh over it. I'm telling you, he will show his sense of humor. So to base on that, and then come to all the way from Sunyani, say my chiobi, my say or mine fool, no or mine car, not that to pick up drove from Sunyani to Accra is a waste of national resources.
And are you also therefore saying, sir, when things are done in that manner now, and yet born is somebody whose face has been defamed and all that, on to me and reporting my police for them to deal with it. Is that what you're saying?
Fantastic. So we see you have used the right word, defame.
Yeah.
If it is about defamation, brother, if it is about defamation, it is a contest between an individual and individual. It is not a contest between the state and the individual. It is not a criminal offense. Defamation is never a criminal offense. It is an individual action, civil action. So at best, what Felix Ofosu-Kwakye, if he so wishes, can do, and as the president of the republic, if he so wishes, can do, is to report the matter and as to issue a civil action against Baba Amandu. When it has not been proven, it is not for somebody to sit at the Ghana police office to say, my issue, fiat be said, Mufa will be Emra because you have the power. You cannot do that.
Well, you can't do that. It is a Siano after the demonstration. The DMPAN and Belbon the top farmer, then Pan and says Siano, Ghana police are buying an official president to do when it comes to this matter. Wadama.
Adia Bakwa, a year very powerful. A demo question in every democracy. The strong public opinion.
Okay.
The strong public opinion. And in the Constitution of the Republic, we have a very powerful provision called right to demonstration. It is one of the avenues they address issues like this. So what we have done is that, yes, we demonstrated together with the police, because the police, we agree with them through the route, and a petition has been presented. We want it to get to the Interior Minister. The Interior Minister is a member of the Cabinet of the Republic. where the president is a chair, to draw the attention of His Excellency the President of the Republic.
Okay.
Said to me, amamu ayedi amano no, enkophobia wo hinted diachi. Now what did to me Ghana for no? Because the president has only one responsibility in this country, to protect the fundamental human rights of Ghanaians. In this circumstance, say obi to police station, and I say obi fi say be a bantu or to me. Then we humbly call on His Excellency the President to let them seize power and stop the intimidation. Because we are not in the dark days.
All right. Ramama, Meda Sepa, se Uni Edin come all the way from Sunyane. Maxwell Mahama, a member of the MPP, Sunyane, and Yano AD and Komo, connecting it to the demonstration of more Sunyane in Ra to look into the matters or to protest Ora Baba Mando or no Sunyane East communication of the MPP, you know, who answer my PP, you know, and you know who didn't come on so Abronye, Omudi who and come on 46 minutes into 8 a.m. The discussions in Nabesha. So Ora Awal Mohammed, National Communication Team member of the MPP, Watana say, and Afeso Godwin Mahama Ayaba, External Affairs Officer Tour of the NDC, and also acting as waiting for Solomon Owusu, Director Communications United Party, and also Betras in Afia, and also Eddie Ashisha. So Benjamin, dental clinics, I mean, cancer say, wow, was saying a how was saying a problem. Offer a post cross over court dudum. Na wasere kra na katakata na do TCC form enya papa woda so awon na kaka na how wosimu ntokro no doso wosino arrangement ni nyina no ense da enko yie pa de a ma men kanfo Gentleman Dental Clinic Limited ema isa ne say omo any the best when it comes to dental issues omo examination and consultation omo root canal treatment and afisu scaling ne polishing extraction teeth whitening braces and afisu teeth replacement ne nyina omo ye bi wo hodom teeth jewelry omo ye bi and afiso restoration nyina no ade a Gentleman Dental Clinic omo ye ne nyina bi e wo hodom nti no ka ho na oni omo enkodi enkomo omo bo no so de da form ye pa okọ hodom services no so de excellent super okọ hodom a bibia ebeko ye pa so won kran a temenka yenko nungwa main lorry station hodom yen sabe komo and afiso no atomic down kwa benya runabout a hoso ne ben wo e wo yen kran memo hanoma ba choko honom na afi woni Gentleman Dental Clinic for enkodi enkomoy sa so and akokuma so ya report junction of Bantama High Street also unsa ebe come na face no Techiman magazine off Kenton Road and then on Kofrodia omo ben Central Police Station no wo Kofrodia Takrade omo ben Tadesco Junction honom and omo wo aflawo omo wo opposite GCB Bank no honom so unsa be come na face tamale Tishegu opposite post office no ben MTN office no and after Atonsu high school junction traffic light no honom unsa ebeka Gentleman Dental Clinic Limited omo contact ni na from now no mo endi enkomo 0598 731-823 0598-731-823 and after 055-9139-582 055-9139-582 and after 054-9906-588 054-9906-588 now on the Gentleman Dental Clinic Limited for ND and Komo, and that brings me to the studio for us to have our discussions on the matters. Now this one says Golden Boy announcement Pontin says good morning, let me greet Ken, the incoming organizer hopeful, and then PRO the incoming treasurer hopeful Kwabri East, and not forgetting Chairman Nana Akwesi. Also did the Eba, you know, he says that the kind this kind doom so what we are facing now is caused by the previous government MPP. You see, 2026 there is no doom so across the country, but because the MPP government poor this management, okay. Basically, accusing the NDC MPP for bringing Doomso and all that. And Teacher Bonte from Asante Achimo Francis is good morning, Kojo Preko Dankwah KPD. Good morning to you too, Teacher Bonte. Let's call a spade a spade. What Baba Mando did and was arrested, is it the first time NDC government must stop the intimidation? Big ups to my lovely one, Millicent, Teacher Bonti, my kind message now. And then this one says that the MPP want to make GM government to be popular. Now, so they think about themselves, about divisions in their party. Stop childish. These days we are going on. Okay, Julius Agahowa of Boasi Tutuka and I did way so abaye. And then this one says fella from Lower Menya Krobo leadership of the MPP couldn't account for their stewardship when given the chance for 8 years. Rather, it was the NDC led by its visionary leader, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, whose program and policies have stabilized the economy. Ghanaians have seen the difference. By Papa Abba. Salute to Chairman Davido, Eastern Regional Vice Chairman fella from Lower Menya Krobo. And on the day, but also bring your own making kind of so my your text messages. I'll read all of them to you. Na fe bibia etumi akoye. Ora awa Mohammed Atinase and I feel say Gordon Mahama Ayaba Atinase. Empenfo michiamo bibia boko de.
Me ado.
The radiase pa say odimo ba be do so never be di nkomo. And then komo no edoso kakra but ebe boy homo de na ya hwe na ye di one has to do with the demonstration of course was sunyan regarding the intimidation na course which is alleged by the MPP. And of course I've heard Dr. Bawumia also talking about it regarding said freedom of speech is missing in action when it comes to the NDC government and what is really happening. And then we'll look at matters arising between the Attorney General and the OSP, the issues of prosecutorial powers that have been given to whoever it is, and so and then we'll look at the xenophobia attacks that is really happening in South Africa. Then we can eat into the NDC MPP matters when it comes to the demonstration and then the attack from there. But my main on this xenophobic, I'm sure you've seen it and know that. I mean, just for some 5 minutes on that. I mean, your take on some of these matters that are happening on the African continent.
You mean that's it? Yes, sir. For this opportunity, my voice, no.
Cool, so
yes, I think that before some call a honor, I can say MPP as a political party wouldn't say a restructuring of the party. So you gusua yet be a nomination for more person or more polling station executives. Polling station is say 7. Yeah, the communication, any elections and research. Ako at the polling station, our chairman, youth organizer, women organizer, any secretary. Now communications and elections abekaho in Tinipa 7. In the polling station be our in all the 41,000 polling stations across the country. No, ye be no and then answer. And I say enra inti eniano ubitimi ako pick form by Friday na picking of the form no etimi aye say penifo say so corner obi ama form na reporto Emma a region. Okay. Senebeya on behu say BBC ekoso and again your officers are edo every constituency omuna ehwe na yayesa elections. So every constituency onipa ba kwa national ayi nipa no amana kwa ono na ehwe senebeya yebetimi aye unu say stakes in here very high at the polling station, not because of presidential and answer bibia MPs. So be a person here MP or be making sure say encrofo or more that police station a and encrofo now or more aye and until sticks in a very very high. But when there a BA mono maintain a baby say ubi crap prevent you be from picking the form. Say we pick a form no doesn't necessarily guarantee say we qualify so we contest it. Also we will be a party member in good standing. What we are reduce a way. And why a juma a polling station ho ufri ho and ote around the electoral area and also a very very key obi why be a okotena bronu biso for years say we seen it dying our constituency be our baby cry and I say within a different area but hanona obitima executive amana ye because baby our kono e bia na okofisi competition na so obi anim no ho sa de ne yempenesa baby out here no I was say we a police station executive because yeah for as polling station is it not say okotoaba na say okochusu leaders yeah for say na be ya obey adwuma within your own constituency and as a polling station na odiaye so eno na ama iguso a yeah the forms na ko but who said do na constituencies ni bebre omo pe MPs no ato forms ni bebre e di amankrofo inti se unkuta tensi disi no kra na obetimi anya bi se so obetimi akoto a na wakoto form no na onso wa contest omo de vetting beba after vetting no ombe de data ye be kwa akoye polling station executive elections no be bia ade ba kwa ye wo se nyina ati ase se ma obi mfani parliamentary ambition and as a person or constituency chairman and a secretary and compromise adwuma na ye no because the intiama yan winning elections no clear say nkrofo bebre ankoto abane bi so say bebre ankoto abane bi a we mu nyina process we eka ho party no yehye no from the polling stations elections are one of the polling station ti say o koyesa na ube ha party no because you need the right people at the polling station on betimi ato make I said the last time I mo ye just you see 1 a.m. and they go to about baby nti omo na omo te hono kra na omo ni ho ebi wie so na nipa be 800 na ye you omo free register no ya mpesa bibisa abc enu nti na my the officers from national ediacon on xenophobic attacks war South African. I think that this is not the first time. In 2022, me kai se bibisa AC ema wobobo Ghana for be break right preprebi and other countries no moye. Unse historically, omoni Zimbabwe for na was ade no unse Zimbabwe fe ko mu krom no dodo. Nti tete no na omo ena konsa ntokwa no. And it's say my extend aba every African. So we are Ghanaian, we are Nigerian, we are African. Bia na ubi drew wa. The omu chiri ni se we are juma. One na mwa mfano ho. But ubana we are juma na uton no man na keka omo no dodo na ya kwadwofo. So se ubi drew na we are baba. Na we are baba na nkrofo ko ho na keka ho a. We are just a target to them. So we are ebia obi a otontontonto no ma kakra unsa Ghana for the traders bebre and ono who say ase odwuma no koswa na why a target to him and no na ama ase BBC no repeat. I think say me no de bia no almost everyone it's a controversial position but I still hold that position. Say Nelson Mandela is the cause of what is happening there today. Yes, onona ema BBC I see because you see Tama oko jail ebaya onyafa ahudie nanke wo se oji all the means of production any nyina every ankransem edema oman no because omo de oman no ene yeye ene in South Africa around Johannesburg there are places black timifa hokra bitima shutu okun. Wow. Yes, black are South African krana bitima shutu okun because by 70% of the means of production any chrono japadian esha brofo no nsa oba no wanje amfiri wo nsa because so wo di ache wo okra wo yire kofa wo chikra ntimi afa nche no wo yire na okov for so ye bibia for 27 years he was doing everything ekwe tu odwa se wo fa wo chikra ntimi afa nche no they incarcerated for 27 years no o ma wo nkrofo no ane omo wo asum at a point in time in school bi akra na tuntum for no etimi ko within the South Africa. Broni timinye president wo ho because tuntum for no do so chen omo. But it's kan nyina akuta brofo na omo yankete kakran minority. So eno na ama problem nyina aba. So omo mpa adwuma and omo mpa adwuma no so ba na uye adwuma na ase. So solving this is very difficult because idea ingrained in them. And now ye ka ho asemi ye South African authorities be kasa omo no omo nkrofo be kasa ne keka ho but enye se bia o orient omo ama omo hu bibia omo so ntukwan uti oman yimu on South Africa ni wa ha there be I just say bia oye high profile personality a obey adwuma wa ha omo MTN wa ha how many South Africans there wa ha we adwuma omo mpa to kwa country so ono no ompeso obi so betukwa ba ne kurom unse video ba kwa obisa Ghana ni yes say
odi de na ba ha passport adetira wote ha ya adwuma yes you get it ono no adwuma no on pese wo beye ono onye adwuma no omo ye nso a ne boarding Ghana ni ni eyutia kakra bi odi be ma na obeje otonoma disese ne ene de esi o tipto lo ha ya ekire ya wo fa na Ghana ni eton headset ni boarding che Nigeria ni to headset it a bedroom baby Ghana no the only thing is say xenophobic but at a point in time yet me ba na ya clamp down on them because ejuma na omo ye no ye kra de ye mra ne kire say omo ntimi nye say ejuma no but unfortunately and Nigeria ni beji store ha na o ye store no na o be chena obehu so oba bia pie na aka say me kunu no iti upamo na mede na miri ni ma obia Nigeria ni bia wo Ghana bia waji store na nka wo say comply with the law o ka say Drew baby na hana tete eye trade minister say o start say or clamp down on them because I say o did $200,000 ebe share the economy o start here na obia eta na chi Ghana mana na ba bebre say dikuno no it Drew baby from that end no Nigeria ni ji edan or the Ghana ni the nim ejedan it will be na store ni Nigeria ni there but osha enkrata ni nyina Ghana ni dia so ye there ya jai ama nipa no especially say ya the free continental trade area e dia baha no a kire say ebetimi ene nyina no etimi aye edidwa without any problem ne keka ho so we no heading enye ebia South Africa na betimi afa so na omaye orientation before their people are it is difficult to be care because they see 20 na deadly in 2022 nipa be brewi Africans be brewi even though Manchester Ghana ni bia we there but omo prepare be brewi so I think that way there I don't know how to really profile a solution because even though minim say foreign affairs minister any omo aiding kita ho there but obi tie kura na yes obey there na obey am all
right but then maminti on this piece na fi ora awa enchase my with the MPP demonstration in Sunyane.
Kojo,
yes sir
maminda wa sana minchia wa me hunu na ache but me very much aware say no ho ye yes well ana hunye
be ho ye
na me kan ya
fuel dan no fuel no ena de boy ye dey say ye kokumase a na ye friend say yakofro passenger car so say omo dey akọ 150 your friend say say na be free bad na ba
na we be free bad no so
mo say kura no saka sinketenkete enye dey oma ban no ba ko no express no and it's cry 140 110 140 wow me go weekend be say me to me to
all kasa no Mambim.
There be somebody there.
I get you. But I'm just trying to put a basic rules. Okasano Mambim. So I don't expect him to also do same. But say TBR, Fango Bo and Ne, less expensive than the Omo handy over.
That's not true.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama
administration.
It is clear.
That's for petrol. Diesel. Do on a ton.
I can't just spend money in BIM. You see?
Oh, there is a topic.
It's not a topic.
No. It's not a topic. So my
Kojo.
Yes. And then 17.1. 15.6.
Kojo. That's all. Kojo, as communicators, you may not have followed us on other stations. But the modus operandi of our and are all exhibiting. That is why on the basis Machinal said all Kasano deliberately me try say me interject.
Okay,
interject.
Yes.
Kojo, my measuring shas here were NDC and internal elections. So
okay, yes.
Even though I want to start from that point, in Marawa Kasano, I just ask myself whether NPP4 they actually know what they are about. Or whether in the area of what election. they are doing because me kai say mre no mba be ye omo flag bearership election omo council of state echo and a council of elders echo sinkunwa no they told us openly that they were doing bottom up approach. That was what we were told, but suddenly after going up they've come down. I don't know what they are trying to do well, the kind of structure they are trying to follow. But I know you're moving asem, so I won't go much into it. Now, go I don't know NDC now. Person who hold the branch elections are last month. Any registration of new members. Wow, person obey a member of the party. No, last month the process ended, and just after that, per the party structure. So now I say, guideline you move to the next stage, branch elections. Timeno say on the 2nd of May to on the 16th of May, ye be se obi bia wo opepa se opese osum party no e branch level no ubetimi aka kofa forms na wa fill na wa submit. This time no ye pick forms no online. Ye mpe situation bia ebe ye hard copy a obekọ na obi a all handle forms no be ka kire wo say forms asa just to deny you of the opportunity to buy forms. Until this time no obi abe picking the forms online. Untimi nko online ma yen kan say asa because a soft copy. We are trying to curb that character and crofo obi wa ha onpe wasem wa oba o si asa obi won so kan so asa but on making itself available for you to even come and see him and purchase the forms from you. Until from on this 2nd May to 16th May obi bia or person who hold the position at the branch level biano the portal will be opened okwa ko fill forms na wa we pay the amount required for you to pay, and the election for the branch will be held between 20th May to 30th May, and not just a day event, because you're taking into consideration unforeseen circumstances where baby or her maybe election ain't member on that day until you a whole 10 days period. Yeah, they be conducting that election. It is a good team in all NDC near. Let's take this event very seriously because the base, the branches are very important. And when the party, the foundation, when the foundation is not strong, whatever superstructure you put on it, the structure will break. Let's get interested in that. On this xenophobic attack, said this is not the first time. It is an unfortunate event, and it is condemnable. I think the whole African countries, we have to come together and condemn this act. And the the AU, the African Union, and so we are very interested in this issue. And what's Ghana, your Minister for Foreign Affairs, President, or those countries that are being affected, officials, ebe aleti AU and SANA, take the needed action. Because we are tried knowledge, it is in the public domain, and in the public domain, which are against human rights. So, train for official communicator, one shall not before ebebano, na near den aginsem, because they cannot tell us say this has not come to their attention. It may not be official, but because of the nature of the issue, ma omon train say obi be you on asutre and son of take action, because gradually enkrofo gusu question the authority of AU, because a lot of niema happen, but they sit aloof. I said they are need the teeth to bite, and I think if we are getting to that stage where AUA need the teeth to bite, and the question is then why the union? Because we are unacceptable act of intolerance on the part of the South Africans. It's an act of intolerance because Minuka say there were other foreign countries are engaging in trade in contravention of our laws. But open say who take action, you take it legally. One, some person be taking it legally. Now person who take it and run it into your own hands. You don't go to that extent. You don't go to that extent. So person ubu nipa, uku nipa, upre nipa. No, it's unacceptable. Because yenina ya baba ye baako. And the Ghana also sorry say ye pam South Africans, even though who or match ewo Ghana, it doesn't mean that omumu be any Ghana. Ebi wo Ghana. But you don't see them in that numbers. But see sorry in this see you identify South Africans. Now ya pay back what omudi young Ghanaians in South Africa. What will happen? Nigerians also sorry so omu hear the same and what will happen? We may end up creating an African fight instead of a united Africa. So South Africa must be very careful in these actions. It is unacceptable. So nkrofune jumo omu ye omu existence in your country munye okay. You direct your grievances to your authorities so that ombe take the legal action. If ombe deport one aba, so be it. But it is not for you to take the laws into your own hands and breach the people's fundamental human right. This is not the Pan-Africanism that we have always been preaching. This is not the united Africa Kwame Nkrumah wanted to build. Mandela wanted to build. Other ancestors, the vision and all was one person, mama Africa be a one family. This was not one of the reasons. Nti say ye way ni way ema ye ho a. What should the European world do to us or see us to be? For me there.
Okay.
Since I'm in home footages, you know, I have not been okay.
Yeah.
I won't lie to you.
Yeah.
But the government of Ghana, led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, with the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the first thing they say, they must secure the life of the Ghanaian people first. The lives of the Ghanaian people in South Africa must be secured first. Because one life lost cannot be replaced in any way or form.
Yeah, sure.
So,
all right.
The attempt first should be GSA. You be protecting Ghana for
okay. All right.
Then after that, if there is any sanctions, any directives, any orders, AU and Ghana will have to take against this unacceptable, inhuman actor.
Okay.
We do that. This is unacceptable and very, very condemnable.
All right. But I say, Gordon, say also with the ato honor fame. My name is Dima Funwi na wow and shall see my minimum food be about there.
Ya me adum de na che bia e boko na won e
erade adom kakra me gusu ankasa bedimafo ehun ye doctor ho ye obia boko de
nyame adum doctor ho ye and then so doctor betna say
okay
wo poku ase mayra
okay
enti no obi biara ene opeso ba beji ayarahwe e wo medimafo e ba hospital betimi aba ene okay neno enya appointment enti obia betimi aba bishia doctor doctor na no ejuwada no na o takwa branch no ye bie na no ejuwada nti obi obepie mu e takwa ne mpatam bia no wo ye de kan na semfa so beji ayarahwe nko ade a unya achede mpempi no ya na achede bi television bi mobile phones bi emo anwa ahodo baria no bi bebusa se ayarasa ne yasa entisa achade no ya na frehim yete no se tresem kra se omamu wo insurance ne oje nyese bia wanya amana boroso entia na nya ne duduo mu nso na wo se utimi mu obibie na emu kakra bi awo no nso no utimi mu obibie eye eno nti bra oba beji ayarahwe wo medimafo ba hospital no na ya hwe aboa wo ahwe se opomodin ekoso no wo beji aduro aduane a obedie ni ade nyina nso no bibia ye kama nti wo ba na ye hwe na wo no ohia se ye ma omo ne anwa na ye de ama wo ohia se ye ma television na ye de ama ohia se ye ma mobile phone na ye de ama wo nti na no joada no bosumi ni da na toso aduo no 20th no ekoso watakwa ne mpatam enne nipa dodo na aba poko asemayira ebra me free wo bai na nipa aba nisa na tamu nko ba bia dodo na nso nam kwan so ba nti afei na opesa oba na watu anamo na waba enne enya appointment wo metua 200 Ghana cedis ochena nyame ya aduma na ya appointment Friday no eno nti no se bia enne no ohwe na ontimi mesalai emetena se me ndiro so ansa na doctor ahwewa opa na obuke appointment with Dr. Nyame Adum ochena obuke appointment ai 200 Ghana cedis na abebuka appointment e wo Dr. Time da so medimafo ba hospital anemu
na de atia no say ubuki appointment ebra wo pesa wo de ba bia no akwanya wo say wo be choose time a wo benya ho na watumi aba na ya ma wo sa akwanya no nti sa privilege no e wo ho say wo be choose time a eye favorable e de ma wo na watumi aba be share Dr. Time da so na ya boa wo na afi yare bia etu atese e wo nipadua no ye to ase e de ama wo na me ka medimafo asemo a ne atia no se ye ka se ye ka ade be che barma mini kan fa number no mfa ma sanse e bia no wo kyena nyame ya aduma o peso book appointment with Dr. Time da so appointment number no 0591 202375 0591 202375 ofra also person book appointment registration 200 Ghana cedis but mpacha of nya frɛ book appointment na make sure say yama time when your number kyerɛ sɛ ampa wo book appointment with Dr. Time da so nyame aduma o kyena fiada Baby share Dr. Opoko asema yira appointment no ekoso only in Accra enti sebia wo wale wo Navrongo wo Boga anampono tamale miami ahodo wo sahwiye so sahwide bi so akontomra nkwanta na se bodi ana empo elibo site ena wo nzima azimba bia wo bia no obeba poko asema yira say Eastern region say Volta region poko asema yira na obeba na Dr. Ashew na obanso a ne etena certain bia me tu for se wo yare ana empo no kwa yaresabia na nyesa wotena aka mu na ka na de ukosi ayaresabia ne gate ano na usi wura mu na usi nante besa 100 meters 50 meters me pa cho draw ayaresabia ho make sure so betena se between 10 to 15 minutes ansana wa mama check your vitals e de amount enya sa ukoya within 1 minute 2 minutes na ya check your vitals e de amount pa cho there be make sure say what na say between 10 to 15 minutes so that nerves ni nyina no omo be calm down ansana check your vitals de amount anhwe ya o me check wo sa ye be yakwakofa aduro bi de ama wa ansasa nke de aduro no so nsa bra wo nante no na o sauce ni nyina no afebo nse o mu nyina ye active wo ni pedium afe na obi bi ekosoro e bia na pressure ni nisoro but the moment I be start wo nante no na o pressure no ni nyoma hoto wo ni pedium na ekosoro enti no wuduru ayansa bia sa wo ba medimafo sa wo ko any even Orthodox hospital no make sure so between 10 to 15 minutes and sana ya check your vitals e dia ma we bi dimafo ya ba hospital na mum na o ba o be ka so me pese metenase a che mpempi ne ana entenase no o tenase che wo me dimafo ya ba hospital wo nya mfaso e de ntira me ka na sa sanse e bra wa tenase wo twen se e be duro so na Dr. Time da so ahwe wo no na sa bra kro na so no ye kire wo kwan a ye fa so no aduane ekwan ye fa so didi ekwan ye fa so no abibiduro na ne nyina na ye kire wo saa kwan na so wedi from 40 years and above exercise ahodo wo sa oye e bia wo no cholesterol ajo nipadua na fa afa crampo hepatitis ni ade atu enipadua no atesa ne nyina no ye kire wo kwan a obefa so na fempo what treating a kama san say exercise very good e de ma enipadua no e ma bibia timi koso e wo nipadua no anu nti say e bia enne na wo ba medimafo ba hospital mpacho ye tenase ye twen say obeba na afa yetimi ahwe e ba say virus infection fungal infection Anampono high cholesterol, gini pediana for hypertension, pempino, yana etimi ama widiano emuke cow, obi o si o mi so gu me hwana me hoke kame, se anya hypertension, na anya kokwa, ni nyina no yana moa infections ahodo no so timi cause sade na baroba, ye midima fo ba hospital, nya so ba be kan ho na ye mo aduro, ye hwehwe ni pediano mu so how ben, ene wo ni pediano ansa na de aduro e de account, eno nti scientific approach ye yusu na fe na holistic approach so ne de asaw yare esansem o se muni aduabara momfa haban no mfa nsam ho yare enti say asiatica say ebia o pan chi na hyehyew ana say empono wudie mu hyehyew ntumi ntenase osisimu enso ntumi ntenase a oba medima fo ba hospital e be bo a driver for ni titiro no motena se che enkenka ene car say from say TD no sa Nissan type no onso mo no munji no ewo driver no seat no ase ene wo e ba say produce heat ahodo e produce no ya na fish na de ewo manim but TD no ana car bia nso a engine no wo seat no what engine no so no e produce heat sa heat e produce ene sa radiation a eba no nyina no enye nsunsanso e woni padua no baro ba medima fo e ba hospital e be bo ye ne wo adure friend sa wache a wo betene e ya bibiduro ye de ma wo no ma wo sisi ache a wo ma wo ntumi ntene wo no mu no na oba ye hwehwe ni padua no wie ansa ne ye de sa duro ndi ama enti ye maami ku ye ne ye papa ku ye ni wado wakuntunu wache ero ntunu sisi no e say ache e say be ma ntumi mmo adwuma biemu a oba medima fo e ba hospital e be bo a ye no enya aphrodisia say nom na ni oba nkonko hia mpacho yese ebesiesi onipadua no bara nom nso amprempre be ya adwuma de ama o odaachi be ya adwuma de ama o sanse ye wo Abraham mo Matusala ne nipa hodo bebra no mo twrese mo mpacho omudi buru 100 years but still no mo ye strong obi di 90 years and over bara one na yere timi we ye na nanom no mutimi eware ma otoso miensa nan enum bara one na wo but say be ma di 35 40 years wo say no hoden abafom ni nyina fast food afei spices ahodo no e wo se ya woteso na wonteso so na abedi a wo se otimi clean system no na afei mutimi da ho na wontini ya adwuma na cholesterol ni nyina na ye clear any free system no dem ma na wonya hoden na de bo adwuma ye de osi na yakoba me kan kire se me na okasa ede doctor atena se opoko asema yira okire nyame adom so obetena se memfa o yare na mfa mo ho abubuo se uni sika ye se fasika ketua bibra na beje wa yara sawo medima fo ba hospital bia wontumi ma e obi a watwa na nanom won se wo wudi a patcho memfa nipa na sa nipa na mfa ma ye nyuso anointing oil ho ye mompa ye se ye de ense to obi so bompa ye mana ho ato no ye be mo aduro na ya de mpa body atachire na onyame tumi a o ka kire ye se ye ne aduaba ne mfa haban ne mfa nse ho yare no onam so e de asaw yare ye numbers no e 0244 77 4282 0244774282 and a 0500727215 0500727215 and medima for Herbal Hospital Dr. Time Eda so you better opening kazi
Meso better see 22 minutes into a 9 a.m. medima for and no more AD and common, and that brings me to a while to start with us on the issue of demonstration in Sunyai, and I face the issue of the NDC intimidation that is really happening with them. 10 minutes on this matters.
I think that may correct some impression be
okay.
National Council Equatenaseno Oman Kase Yabe top bottom approach. Okay. Yankase Yabe top bottom approach. You can't say Yabe start a free presidency, no, and almost say any ye top bottom, and it came out. Yeah, by Fide subscribe chiri say top bottom. Sa MPs any presidential no and no ye ni time cry a dear National Council to meet na say extra time na dia but officers are omo party officers there e wo constitution no I kire say ye wo time a dear because they elect omo for 4 years no police station for no this month no more time so ye it won't mean ka say any me start national aba polling station because national no time be so August because to abama no August 2022 so enye top bottom ya chire mu sa but still NDC 4% obody distortion ba ye say first no ye ni nyina ewie na the presidential aba first no kra no ye parliamentary and na presidential but do baby ye jai ye ni nyina presidential wie ansa na ye be parliamentary ye presidential kra no ebro 6 months ansa na ye be parliamentary and obi anka ho asem but we na ya na aye very successful no and una ama ase ene no omo eka ho asem on demonstration enra ye koye yensuro ehunahuna demonstration eye ade a ye gidi se e wo se ye magana fo nyina ehu se President Mahama we a beneficiary of a free speech ewo maimu
wɔyɛ communications expert obi anim both by practice and wɔyɛ political communication for a longer time. Norma bi wɔ hɔ a mete ha me nka ɔrɛ obi ka yɛnkyene ntum mete ha me kɔka ma betray me very professional me a communications person, me a trained journalist, and me sign a masters in communication studies. It is a unsa makoka ensembi aye a bit me deliberate, which I shouldn't say so. On my emo a drew baby, so we a century and as we obia utro norma cry echo a newspapers mu that time na radio no so. They me chi wote criminal. Ede your friend saying handcuff ehye wonsa ede wokọ. Minkai abusuanfo yaw. John Skubile no. Owui. Yede ne ko jail omo true stories keke e free press. Yede ne ko jail prison for no can say papa no ye nyina obewu. Ye yina 6 weeks pepe na papa no wi. We Elizabeth Ohene, first woman to have really edited a major newspaper in Africa. Ujanifri Omaimo, Maakye J, Tommy Thompson, and a host of them. In 1998, Kwekubako, any Harunata, no me Juma or guide newspaper. Omoko true stories be about Konedu Ajima Rollins. Just a front page, man true story in Kranka. They were jailed for 30 days. And no nama President Kufuor can say, Oba, sa criminal libel on a bechem. Na young cow be cast a one shiny yam. So be kebi bitiawa. Siuno. Fanuko court. Say, Wakasa tiame. Into what tia, or gumeni moase. No way siuno. Ne Jessica be prayed amount. Ampa your buyer no first na oye as a Kufado as your friend saying Attorney General and all ye samra no efri ho he say obi atimi kasa enu nti emma e bie kwan ma nipa be break me be radio stations it is say the obi atimi kasa ti eboaye emma etimi ye edu baby okay Ghanaian palava Jojo Bruce Kwanza okotro bibi etia Adokufo. Adokufo de no court. Yanche no even at that time. O can say a mana sabi na ekunkumo mo before 2000 elections no. Na eye Adokufo mu na shechiri. Adokufo de no court. That time yanche no. But na ye free sa criminal time no. Yankoche no. Ye de no court. Emma wentimi ya no ye bonka to the extent that ye tonda hena sa newspaper no mu akra ha ema newspaper no gui nti sa palava newspaper ni hobio so se obi akabibi na wakabibi atiawa ede no court okay malam na owo kuma setafo no okatia napo di na court but nsem na okay na emo rem but napo antimi anka police fon koche no debi yenye ne sa Oshe abai baye in the last 1 year 6 months. Nipa omo ye MPP for ya koche omo se omo tro bibi ato Facebook ana se omo aka bibi eye nipa close to 10 ene ya che omo ya chi omo so obi ani ho ya di na asem because uni kwa edu bia odi bebo no so wo che no se na be ya obema wakana no atum na wasuro because I don't have anyone than my mother who has sent afijase me ma meti ho na otise ya chia wala wan hwe kura na pressure che no you get it so china bi no obeka cho say madam fo misrew opese mi wudi ai na ekokasa and that is what they are doing and you say bia omo chi nipa no na ebia omutimi di na court e di na famra kwan so okay dia say Obama eco post to picture eno ko post to picture no enya onu na di kan ye obi na post no ba bi na ono nso edito ho ye che no ye de no kotu mu ye kwaji bail kura ma no day na wo se ye bibia ye di certify ye di ba ye no ye di bedru ye se police na obema ne bail no akwa yie nti o se Obama edamu biom up to now me no ka say asem no enkosi ba bia ye ja asem no amanaka yaira abiu any fancy comedy omu ye program no be free London ebe kan say president okeka nsem bi etia president ene ehona program no so no sa fancy comedy no e kan say watwe ne ho afiri mu asem na America no wan kan yi on the same program ye be chi no ekochi yaira abiu esi ono na ye your friend say jollof abra jollof e wo London ye chi wo mu e ma wo mu kotena mu a ye do mu e ko remand abronye e criticize we your friend say IGP na ya kwache no abra o kan bibiti IGP wo gu nani mu ase ye chi na na court akọ remand no adan ya wo se nipa kura no ye nyina ye nyepe when Ghana ye constitution kire say ye nyina ye equal before the law sa judge no wo ye sa de na odi abronye kotu mu no wakọ retirement president Mahama se wa ya de wasan fa no back ene minu ka say judge na wakọ retirement no esan ye adwuma wo ye ma aban no se wo ya appeals court judge so ene sa judge no ye di masem kodru nanimu a obesa di mako remand because o metima use that remand no e di aye asem ensema NDC for kan okruma to the extent that ye nyina ye nim se ene me didi watema police ncheme enye o me nka obi andidi obi atemo me didi obi atemo okruma ha police ncheme nipa no feel se maguna nanimu asa onko because ye mbra ni kire se e wo se okọ na okọ court na okosiw me edi Kessben kura ka ho edi wo kura presenter ne ka ho na ya jisika edi amano o chene bi no na ya san restraining pass on betina ba bia o kan asem no entwinsan na maninka nipa na asem kura biom edi na Baba Amando Kotroy Baba Amando efa pictures a yaira koku jifa gunu eye a omu yetia akufado anta ene eye Dr. Baomia omu di rainbow colors edi lipsticks ene ne keka ho edi ye omu e kan se omu na e promote turumu Ghana sebi ene abanya aba wose me ba ya mesan face akwaba turumu fo no de maye e wo man mu ni se Independence Square ena be ma bi free South Africa on be fifi o ma no first time Mahama bai tama Akufo-Addo ye bo ne chem so nyina no kra no obi eni wa otimi ye bibisa but President Mahama bai no first na ehu ye ne se omo gina Independence Square ena omo fifi o ma no ena omo de call ya omo de to eye social media e de call President Mahama say ade no emfa ne ho
1 minute
because normal na ekoso no emfa ne ho President Mahama kan asem no ena ono so efa we no pictures no e kan so we mu ena e promote Ghana ha mra bia ni wa kire se me yes satirical poster e wo se chime enye sa kran ka chi tilapia atum hwe normal tilapia eye wodi Akufo-Addo eni Baomia eba ebeye bibia ni because eno no oye fo nkrofo se omunsere
okay
sana ono so ye eti wo ba wakoche no odi na kwa de bufu kra ne se ye de kokota prosecution ese mi hia no ho because mi hia no de mi hia ne se me fa ni Facebook page judge say mi de betum se ukra wu hia no ho mi de discretion e de ne betum
all right mami
enu tena ma ye ka se oman no enye omunko amodia
okay
de omu ye no enu no ye nye efa
okay
na se sa na omu pushie ya ene enyina ebe ka bi egum because obi ani ho a obetimi achi obi atumo o mayimo.
All right, me da say aye awa mamenti o mini abema. Yes sir.
Masefem ya wo say ene utie yenuanom MPP foa asedia omu fi soro eba oman Ghana emua na yama wo maika omu kasa no. They have been in government before. Nti sometimes obi kasa nisu ene ne ban ene dia all kano se boy bra sa nipa ko no eye hypocrite anameboa se boy bra na nipa ni ye hypocrite. And MPP people including Baumia or commenting on this matter are very hypocritical on this subject matter. And I don't fear to say it. I don't fear to say it anywhere. Wofi abenwaso endu 2 years here. Inti say the topic 2 or number be di hun komo a. And so mo bi so mo first question say 8 years in the administration, how did they tackle such instances? Emra happen under their era. If omo tackle no the way they think or they are proposing say ne aban otiso and tackler, they have all the right and justification to comment. But if it is otherwise, then na ye won say Ghana for ye refi won. Na ye won say we don't know what they did. This issue last week, ye di won komo. I gave you plethora of activities are happen under MPP similar, and our may meeting severally on set and no more power on the same arrest on issues are Ghana Police Service susu say etiamra. And what you must know is that Article 19 makes you innocent until proven guilty. Into all the arrests nobody has been found guilty. They are still suspects and nobody has pronounced judgment on them. Into our now or defend these similar issues during their era. What is he saying today?
Show me a similar
then and the the mere fact say you pass it criminal and you do away with criminal libel law and say you have the right to do or say anything, because 1992 constitution, even though Emmaye Nina right no a song mauti as said there is some limitation if your right frowns on somebody's right. Anameboa nti esesa we are very careful. And Kojo Maminka we asem we nchire o MPP fo bebre including omumpenji fo bebre omubu enjo niema abronye eyeso. They are not happy with what Abronye is doing. But politics intinu and for the cameras say China, they will tend to support him. But Omar dreaming and behind the scene, they are Abronye, they are not happy with it. They are not. Abronye one of the reasons in after MPP presidential primaries. And finding it difficult to go and talk to Kennedy or Kojo Preko in Japan, because he was really on him, went personal to the extent say ya pay ni trim no be ya be ni trim di o see them be flag bearer.
Abronye never said that.
Abronye said that. Kwesi who was one of the spokespersons to Baumia, said that.
He never said
that. I said he said that. I'm telling you.
Prove it.
He said that. Go online.
Is it not Coca rather?
Exactly. So who is Coca?
Coca said it. Kwesi Jr. said it.
Where did he say it?
I'll prove to you before I go. No worry, let me talk. me say omu ina ni so de o enye yet omu e follow no Kojo obubo some journalists who by virtue of the activities ye chi won omo ye den nta me go say the mere fact say o pass mra and na o repeal mra doesn't mean say the right is absolute. That is one. Two, and also nkyere say wa o penso o pass samra no you are immune of some of these things because o create an impression as if say under Nana Dankwah Akufo-Addo those criminal libel law and other things were scrapped as if say these things never happened under his era. Kojo enya under the MPP and Manasseh Azure ejani fi Ghana ha say ye tata no ye tete no because of his journalistic work. He
was not arrested.
Please. You can say.
He was not arrested.
No, wait. It is even, let me tell you.
Na
Kojo
Onkasa.
Kojo oni bibi.
Ose.
Onkasa.
Why? Solo.
Na mama mi.
Hana na onkasa.
Now wait, time I demand time. Indiscipline. Who what the party?
Yeah, kasa about freedom of speech. Anameboa.
Yes.
So whether nipane kasa na ochino, o tata na mani jani o, nini na amount to you preventing freedom of speech. Anameboa. So it is not necessarily whether nipane ochino, and I say o tata because his life was in danger. It's not even worse than just arresting the person and giving the person bail. So under Nanado, Manasseh Azure ejani fi your mind way because na mo tata no.
Kojo Preko
police escort was on Awal, stop this. The state
was ready to give him escort. So say the state was ready to help
the modus operandi of Awal. If you all want to go in that direction, radio nu obi anti obia.
I think he only wanted.
So please tell him to be quiet. Please stop that.
My main clear gentleman, I will feel sisia me basisia na me basisia.
Kessben 92.
By the Genuine Dental Clinic. Genuine Dental Clinic, Simhojuma. Oma EBD FA tooth replacement and home. Set we see to no was able for the share home. Nya pensun so so we see to no one chef for fire meet me at the abel. Dedi kan enipa ese nipa ni munyam. Uko nipa mu na wo kasa. De yehwe e wo sen. De ebo ama wotimi bidi e wo sen. O kasa de ebo ama words bi o ha wotimi pronounce ye so e wo sen. Edi djuma dia ho do bebre. Ndi say sene tu a ehu be hia say obeba ne ahye fofo enso eho e de ama wo nso obi wo ha ne se no na ba kusie ni ba kusie chiri anya ade a ehye nkwan jenye na de etu ensa afọ ketu na mo ba ne nye sene fofo emfa hye ho so emfa ma wo afen so nipa osine wo numa ebo a ema obon no ekipi in good shape so we sit to no one replacement sa side of the bone ebetimi atum amana yi anase betimi ebuodum se na ya yeta aka no amana yi maintenance masa ha no ento to na mo ba se esena atu no ye hye foforo e wo honfa ma esena wo ba ye mu ahodo bebre ye we esena ba ko e hye wa obetimi yi wa de na wa ho ho no wasa hye na de ba ko wa bonten se ni pardo na agiri se ye wo sha obetimi yi ntimi fa didi enye sa na tie ye ma wa obetimi de didi obetimi de akasa obetimi adwuma dia wo do bia wo didi bia no ye mu ahodo mienu ye wo flexible one ye ta fa ne ba plus no and afa ye wo acrylic and afa ye wo de hye wa untini emfa won san ka bi manase untubie eno so e fixed prosthesis eno so tu ana mo ba tan ni dental clinic ye be ye enso de amount ye mu ahodo mienu ye wo PFM anase porcelain fused to metal and our fancy or back on so a FN implant and maintenance fee to an amount that genuine say we see no to one their genuine dental clinic ye be wow near restore or smile on back to send na e tell her genuine dental clinic ya cheap kwan ya kwan kra Ghana ha fan nyina genuine dental clinic e wo o he wo Accra genuine dental clinic 2 branches e wo Accra the first one e wo Nungwa right after Nungwa Senior High School odi we check Kantamanto no nsabentu so pe genuine dental clinic branch e wo ha any NDC office no anase Italian pub ene bi anihwe e wo Nungwa afei so atomic down Ramiko Benyawa about odi we check Taifa no Unsabenku so pe Genuine Dental Clinic branch ba ko so ha ye di edwumadie wo ho afi so Santiman Tamu Kumase o he ya Abepo Junction Total Filling Station no echi wo pe odu wani HG no unsanifa so wo pe ye ne Methodist School na wa Abepo Junction no e me di anhwe afi so Kumase ho he ya Atonsu High School Junction traffic light na se wa pe Genuine Dental Clinic branch ba go so e wo ho a ye di edwumadie e wo ho Kofu bi aso he Genuine Dental Clinic e wo Central Police Station no enche mu ha pe ye Central Market no e di anhwe a ye di edwumadie wa bon san wo Central Police Station enche ho na takwa den so o he Genuine Dental Clinic branch na pipe and traffic light Tadisco Junction ho a enka ne bebi ana GM Bank e wo no sa bon san ko na mu na Genuine Dental Clinic ye wo a ye di edwumadie afla wo so Genuine Dental Clinic e wo Ecobank Story Building na Storyboard na Ecobank e wo ase no esoro pe na wo he Genuine da obehu ye e wo afla wo afeodu ani kochiem e wo techima no so abono mantemu Genuine Dental Clinic e wo Mazi Road enkom hotel achiwa pe ni AY Ahmed e bi anhwe e wo techima afenso ese mantemu so ye wo Tamale Genuine Dental Clinic branch e wo Tamale Tishigu ye ni post office no e bi anhwe anase adjacent the MT main office na ye bi edwumadie e wo honom Tigana hafa na nyina de Genuine branches no afeti Ghana ha nyina utu anamon ba ye be hwew ni aboa na osere na okasa so akoyi e di amaw se wo he TV na se a ye numbers ni ebu ase no bitima frɛ Genuine Dental Clinic e wo sa homa to for you so 054-990-6588 ofra doctor ebeje wo so se inquiries no make ebeje wo so ni aboa na so sere na okasa so akoyi di amaw Genuine, it's time for you to smile again.
Okay, me da sepa me clear this birthday na fi Godwin and twaso my honum na fi membro Ra Solomon. So now happy birthday to Mavis Mensa. This one is from Oboba Kelly Ewo Agogo Obuase and the entire family. Happy birthday to you, and then a happy birthday to Ernestina Mami SCAJ. Ernestina Mami SCAJ, happy birthday to you. This one is from your mother Ellen Akon, and then the entire family. Almost say happy birthday to you, Mami SCAJ. Happy birthday to you. 47 minutes into 9 a.m. Mami too. I wanna feel member Ora Soloso. Hey,
you. Unti why?
Oh, sorry.
He spoke for 11 minutes.
What is that? I don't want to time. You finished 30.
3 minutes now. Just 3 minutes on this one. Yes.
Having mentioned Manasseh Azuri, you were my way, and a journalist or you TVXY.
I didn't even do journalist too. I did individual MPP. I started with the preamble of a journalist, but he can't hear. According to GJA, who winning January alone, Nipa Mubu as journalist, 30 in this country.
Our money,
or any Babu Amabini, is he not an NDC person? At the same time, a journalist, is he not?
Yes.
Under your era, Yanchino,
contempt of court. Yanchino because of a summer kind. We are journalists. You know this story. Yes. Okay. Set here, judge. And a judge,
no, he's dealing with the issue when he spoke about the president.
Debbie, he was not jailed because of the president. He was jailed because of contempt of court.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Or anybody was not jailed because of contempt of court.
The story.
To make it comment,
it was
whilst he was on live set, not against the court. And I'm stop lying. You sit on live television and lie always. Why? Lawyers are making fee under your era. FOU TV. He was arrested because your government purported said we're publishing. I'm telling you,
was arrested in this country.
Yes.
I didn't call him.
See, Sammy was arrested. You don't even know.
Where was he?
He finished a UTV program, just descended, and about 5 armed men bundled him into a car and took him to the police headquarters. Say we're publishing document he shouldn't have published in this country. Ignorance will kill you. You don't even know.
What is ignorance?
You don't even know. Sammy Jensen, national officer. I'm telling you.
Okay.
National officer. We all went to the police headquarters.
Okay. Now this here.
You got the point.
Yeah.
Darren Bekacho said, NDC branch organizer in the person of Mohammed Ibrahim, was sold to him constituency.
Okay, so
was arrested simply because he made some comments.
Okay, so be IGP.
Oh, please.
Okay, so be IGP.
Let me make a point. My point is that you made an impression as if say because you're practicing free speech, because criminal libel law has been taken away, as if it is absolute. And I am trying to tell you that the fact that those things are there is always limitation to the extent to which you can speak.
Yeah, okay.
It is said, anything the medical catcher say, when you are arrested, it doesn't mean you are guilty. Article 19. Into Obi has the chance to prove his or her innocence. It is said, Nipana Yachin to say, you have reasons to defend yourself. No police person has passed judgment on you. It is a
all right.
Your lawyer would have to defend you.
Okay.
So let us not create an impression. Say,
all right.
The AC Neno, a novel.
Okay.
The AYN say last week I told you this. Police are trying to sanitize the system. Because Nkrofo are taking advantage of the modern media, thinking say a free media, and they can go on it and spill whatever they want to spill. So if under your era you defended all this, the question is that I rather expect say MPP for the Ghana Police Service to help in the process of sanitizing the system.
All right.
Because
all right.
So you think you can defend it tomorrow, and you come and sit if the police sit aloof without acting now. Because the police is not working.
All right.
And now police is working too. You have an issue. So the MPP and Baumia, this hypocritical attitude attitude of theirs must stop. Because
all right.
Baumia, the last question, Baumia, what was his comment? And now all these things were happening under their era. If he saw nothing wrong with the act of Ghana Police Service regarding the Maakye in Nadia, he should remain quiet and still not see anything wrong with it, because the Ghana Police Service are acting within their merit of laws that has been given to them.
Well then, may I say, Mamiko Aye Unia Solo Honafi Yentoasu na was
when he just said Solo Aba. Solo another Solo so Bekabiaman. Okay, and no say a tea for Bechere. What I saw United Party, no. One party, a good to fix party. Obabo money so be fix party. Maybe some maybe can you imagine? Now one opposition party attacking opposition. No opposition party. One opposition party attacking opposition party. No opposition party. Opposition party. And attacking opposition party.
Onike, under your time, was attacking the NDC. But even though we are in opposition, what do you say?
Only party.
Who told you?
Only party.
Onike was supporting. Odike was supporting
Solo members in
and your two political parties.
I agree.
Of South Africa. Back up. Is one more effective.
Yeah.
What do say, Jacob? A Malema.
Yeah.
And a Tata Zuma the Elusu, the presidency of South Africa. And EFF. Any MK party Zuma TN or more magic. You see, all political party to say MPP, UP free, the base a free. Yeah, any base for we're not doing proportional representation. We are all party that we. That's a year can someone also me Baba Kebia mind this. And is the other I'm Kebman. The two of the matter, they say policy be on us or my funny way, great transformation. Kai say. Abro mu wini abano memele the Roland Chemate kushia ora mahama meboa yakwa so man great transformation plan bi enti so o man pani mahama te wona so hwem na so ye implement be ya for instance ko page 63 menim se sa primary health care ya mo kan wasemi dito e wo mu a na masai twa me ho aba enti mo de ne na meba na masai twa me ho aba ho na masaba be criticize the very policy na
a final expression would it make sense? Look, Oko page 42 cocoa sector adi amka say ombeye de deal with time cocoa semba nyina ni nyina wo ho number sounds we twa me ho say may criticize about that is why sometimes yeah kebiama they are only the policies any ye de no dey Asia and the basa no I must defend my position. So me defending position I say e verify me nkasa say benefit and this be kasa ma me UP. So be it. Ejada make say be favor MPP no. Say me MPP yana. I mean, is that the logic? We can't do that. Now back to the issue.
Yeah, freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech. Yeti no be the kasa. Obi amfa se kan beto obi akum. De bia ne nka freedom ni krum asen ka obi ama Mamudu Maakye peke na che. Sema kesi awaka no krum awon guy. When the fundamentals are weak, otumi ko lecture ho. No atie we say din track ho.
Introvert.
Me don't have exchange rate one thing in every. No, the catch say when the fundamentals are with the exchange rate to expose.
But it's still
I know
relevant.
I know bam tell your can
or justify.
Or bam. Just say muye kra. I say it is warped logic. Just say ya didn't yes say when the fundamentals are weak or no catch no.
Baby.
The exchange rate to expose.
Oh boy, Nyame krom eko can say it is still relevant.
This thing used to. Inside there no all kasa na Professor Jamba Fortio and oral and Chamantina. Prof the went me and son the serium. Say for pay king. Wagu adie no. Yen nyira ye tia no yen so said Kojo won sorry no kwa ma metran kan se me fa obi ho. In as much as we are calling for your friend is say free speech, there has to be responsibility. Say ofo beti sa bronye no afa jeep no nation or ni shuka kraka when we did in attempt. That is not politics.
But tiaga na mrabia.
No, but that's not politics. O no so di pana we tiaga so fi say emrabi ho mo beti we di.
Oni mrabia ni tell no waja no.
Enter court absolutely. So I say where omo a your friend mu nyina media ben support no say ya cho man as a Rambo star I'm no yet titisem so be the bonia police inviting normal so inviting na so ye emrentwa mon publish as me say hwe no be hu say wi ase hu say ye hwe no ezakra mo mileage too much omu ye ya ba ku baba mando de ye okoye ya oko say o wi anom so mo ye nsura hunahuna omo de akoje ba omi asika no demonstration sana politics opposition life sana ti o bibi ki tuo bia no mo se don pese ye ncho ye nkeke bibi ni anche e ba ye beji jiska dia mo ye wie ya demonstration enti leader na to de bia ye chichira adwuma to no so settings
sana na mo ye align sana mo ye align
tuwe unua budget ni wa nya bia e ba o ze na nse mo mu ne mo so nam koku ase ni nyina ye settings de bia they are not doing anything and to raba omia yes a good course obeka se mi hu obi but you must in the same vein be advising on communicators say they have to be responsible in some of the utterances where abronye nse wa ka fa judge you so ujitum pa say you didn't ko gina dakem say on prove wa obetime prove. In fact afenyo kro lead ya nkoko grantee be no ye interview also and some no can that one have asked the lawyer to find a way of dealing with on want to be grand reproduce because of fee say a bomb yen tufu MPP wo hoyi nye say na ne character tie first part between the MPP and NDC anytime you believe grow from strength to strength no now because if you travel na one NDC men
ye bunampa osikoto
now mo from say a crash for party meboa na crash ni ben the cover judge so no run down na affect your lawyer for no kra bia e na no the afenyo no kra e ka fa judiciary. Yes, it's free speech. What about a Nanaje Bafo? Don't also kafa judge or my ruling. A lawyer, and you know the processes and the rules are. Say lawyer doing any yard, you know, bet me a fast attention. Or to need not to trade because party, no, a radical party.
Okanokre.
Such as Okanokre.
Yes,
fantastic.
Okanokre. Because it's Omaymun a president, judges, unanimous FC.
Our money.
What President Mahama, every judges unanimous FC no. Now ni kroma.
And the Americans.
Now ni kroma.
president unanimous.
Yeah,
I disagree.
Was you unanimous assembly na okay.
Because for opa ko hwe you your friends SYZ typical. In fact the very day can the panam din ka di gu so okaka say rulings in ko one sided. I said that was a reckless statement. That be say yakọ court 100 times na masemeda because of the author of democracy in ye nintia be ba ko ana. That was a totally unserious statement. But some of us spoke against it. But the Americans say any MPP now work on not God recount to some of the issues. Submit the video I'm going to pick it that day na makuni interfere. I saw it. Now I'm say how. Mama nipa cry heroes intend them. Invite the person. Omra. No be na mon fanen famren because politicians they are above the law. The mere first ya betina Maakye agent just say ya borom ran so. There be yeah to say the ordinary Ghanaian. I do meet the idea, yaba. But in that same way, more be a creating pressures as a jungle. Obi a kasa free. Awa you to me to bomba can the opportunity and go for they be out sorry was a career veteran. Obi antata Obi for telephone and fro that and gas now that. Yeah 20 ha. Oh you know
Mami me phone.
Why yeah. Look, me maternal position all my life. They be make a come baby. Because me mama did watem. Make us some no send it here. And to me more being go baby so being who and I know say no demonstration back say the only and ground to this the on read no.
Youth in the no.
MPs in here.
I know.
Yes,
yeah, the same.
No, I have any number beche we.
Obi anche
say ya nchi want to more.
Obi anche.
Beche we was say ha.
Na police for jina ho.
And then yeah, mo go say police for anchi wo mo no. Because boys in nyina ka
so we can throw because police for be brave by 100
short yes here edi oman mu adwo de hwa say abanwe omunye na ngo mebunu nye den enya nyuma no bi nye enye e bia na wo mo e cause demonstration kra no enyuma no do so obi na obedi akire o because no kra wo mo say MPP ne de egu ebe ye den esa no mo na mo ombe de ebi tu ana brabo mbe boy obe mamber wane nkokora for haircut obe de na berwa no obedu achi obi ama ofa regia amnenda ho 97 million and the public accounts committee sike wi attention a year koso eti nyoma no toss one anti-mima party no en sorry bio and it's a united party because you magana nya one party state yes I god we mutrim be omode ti united party abase ye be ma constructive criticism. And also interested a problem being well sorry now criticize it. And yet no effective opposition. Opposition dear, maybe to may try on first Auditor General's report.
Okay.
About Auditor General's report be about. And then make me who say, Sikani the Mao, Jomudi. Now will it be Anamotiana Yampia unnecessary look Endra BBC Endras and Reggie. Now minority, home minority. I could yet press conference say.
OSP matters.
OSP.
Yes. 2 days ago.
2 days ago, say OSP, your man in town, na abino theater. Now guess what? Press conference na asino. Na tampuli kasano. Do jina nenchen duku furiata. Kenu furiata brother. Inti kenu furiata brother catch Ghana for say onu the need the way manner OSP ni prosecuting the brother and your man in town. Now what is our OSP?
Baby. Yankase OSPC office.
Enka office in you. What are you talking about?
Several times.
What are you talking about?
Siaja being incompetent. I was saying
I buy way say mama money now. Oh, second of Furiata brother. Eba be catch you say onu na OSP prosecuted brother o. Ono se na ni je ho. Kwanya ye kwaso ye prosecuted brother nti OSP yenda enko so antina.
Kojo. Ye position ni say yenja office no but yempamu Kisiaja
for temporary
Kisiaja pay is incompetent.
I
know your word there.
Yes. I know the position. The minority.
Or no our position.
Your position. And they say they shouldn't scrap that office.
So true. The minority spoke through Tampuli.
Yeah. Tampuli said that you should not scrap that office.
Including the OSP.
No.
At the OSP, the special prosecutor.
No.
Also on Chirao. And I make say Tampuli ni MP before I must say office ne special prosecutor entina ho no me share wo mu na ye press conference no ne nsani mfa so a na kenoforiata brother gina ho wo no so fo aso se hwe na ban ya mpam kisia jabe omo office ne ntra obi a wo prosecute o brother na chese die na wo mu momfa 1 and 1 enkamum nye hwe se ye benya asempa pa bia ye de afri mu no wonder so the 78 charges abono that ben na be wie 10 na 13 years ko ye nyam kwada okromu a ye nyam kwada okromu ha etu nyam pipi o mo support sa ebe de na etie bass ya trom na Hamidi so aduru court enya momom de ne suntugu a yesi ye dia to so se sikadet e se no kokko
kan sa wo se wo kasre judge ne se asam na ye di no sesei mrabi anase ruling bi aba a e kire se nipa na ode kwadu bome no otimi fa kwadu mbome eti enye ne den
otimi enye ne obo sano ka oti mu tawo sam ne bi na sika sam ye ndaka na ye be kasa ansem wi a na wo betra se wo party da so viable party a wo krono ye dia toto so a wo se mu kro na nka mo
ye dia to ye so 1 year 6 months obie ni ho na case kura no obie ni ho na case no I travel more than 1 month
omo court
our moment too just 2 minutes on this one 2 minutes now
kasa be awa kasa ngusu
just 2 minutes yes just 2
your position e clear
and your position I disagree your position
your position e clear
what's one position
MPP mete ha
na mana we talk kasa ma wan
the party
and the why is saying a different thing from what Tampuli Ekai.
But do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay. What the Kaka first position?
Me see your position.
MPP position.
And say Emrana e wo ho no. Emfunsuo bi enim. What you say? Office no and NDC for epese omo scrap because omo buy and first na omo ye ne say omo promises say omo ba omo be strengthen. Osho omo manifesto omo say omo ba omo be na hoden amana ye adwuma. Obi a wo say me ba me ma na hode aye adwuma no omo first na omo ye ne say omo majority leader any chief whip at the private members bill akosa yenyi office no firo bebo
yete
omo ye sa no civil society started de office nka ho and the president be kan say oh mo ma office nka ho nti mo mpulu and omo ye free mo sulia no mo ayi Ghana for because no mo nim say o sheda I can say Mahama yarga munko so mutimi eya yese emra no problem bi anim omo prosecute ni pa makomako 8 se ne se ampa se una udi ora bae a wo feel se o be fight corruption nipa 8 na wo se omo ye
you say na ka opposition is
mano to me no
okay so
na onko ye prosecution
okay so
me personal view ni say and I have said this even time I wa be
what about position
day na
just say ajabi ebeka say waye ankunam no waka say waye ankunam no me say waye incompetent I say ye pamuni
but the office should stay
omo fo obi ambra nipa obetima ye adwuma no
okay got into minutes on this one
OSP issue you true say your opposition you can say a bar we need to strengthen it is true
yes.
And until His Excellency John Dramani Mahama the leader of the NDC. Ono nekasa a authority than any other person.
Majority leader.
Please, I won't tolerate it.
Leader of government.
Stop that. Majority leader.
Yes.
Or your leader of government business.
Yes.
Who is the leader of government? Oh wait, who is the leader of government? Who is the leader of government?
No, they are
who is the leader of government?
President speaks.
So Mahama Yariga is only executing business of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So Mahama Yariga's comment cannot supersede that of His Excellency John Dramani because or your leader of government business. Lack of governance structure is what you are exhibiting now.
Okay.
You don't know the governance structure. Many you can say
yes.
That who you referred to, just Endra, has said the OSP's office must stay. He has said that.
Okay.
As for human, today you can think this.
Tomorrow
you can change. And I read for you 22nd April 2026. Or say the OSP office must stay
under duress,
but must up their game
under duress.
No, that's so
okay.
that is the position.
All right.
The last point they say, you see,
Asema
obi abaka say, ye per se ye OSP office fi obi ano. Na nipa no onim dia oka. Me no say.
The
keep quiet.
Parliament say
South MP. Honorable Bafo MPP MP is even calling for the scrap.
No, for the removal. For the removal.
The point they say
for the removal
after years of its establishment. Yembra back Niembe assess the work done of the office.
Yeah.
So he's not referring to the individual. It is the office. So NPP themselves, the inconsistency on their part is something that is questionable.
Okay.
Because in one breath, Ebi can say you're scrappy. In another breath, Ebi say you're scrappy.
In one breath, majority leaders say or their court say you're scrappy.
And you see, and if you have never studied law, you will talk ignorantly. The only thing that the High Court judge did,
Abraham Lincoln didn't go to law school, but he's one of the best lawyers in the world.
Is to give clarity to what the law requires, because Saukai OSP's Act 959 and explicitly say he has to seek the prior approval from the office of the Attorney General. Article 88 vest Article 88 vest the sole prosecutorial power in the Attorney General. So the High Court only went to clarify what the law says.
Nothing inconsistency.
Yes.
Professor Michael Kwe.
Yes, Michael Kwe.
Ayikwe Otu.
Yes.
Any nkofo bebre akase OSP no. Tirimupo a mo de tie no enya papa.
Debi obi eni ho kase enya papa.
Sa independence na ye can. And indeed entumi nya independence. Esa na e flouted the constitution of the article 84. So what you say? Na timpo ni nyina say omo de banan kom de abechichi NDC fo no. Don fa Martin Amidu. E ka tell say ora Akufo-Addo the mother serpent of all corruption. Say ono de kronfo tachu amoa. Ora Akufo-Addo antumi anchesi your friend say Martin Amidu and no man no disasem ye dey ekoye eno nti achinwa bia di obade me ya me nwanwa ye mu ye me vra me say Ken Oforiata brother essential ye ma kise ja bentro no post the brother to my own press conference hey hu